WXXL HD1, Tavares, Orlando.
Let's go!
10, 9, 8. Oh, screw it. I can't wait. 3, 2, 1.
This went from being something that elevates you to something that is I can't even find the exact word.
I love your guys' morning show. It makes me laugh so hard every morning.
I don't want to request a song or say anything stupid. I just want to say that you guys are the best radio station. No one does more for the community. No one cares about their listeners more.
You guys are the best, so I just want you to keep doing what you're doing because seriously, my commute would suck without you.
Welcome to Johnny's House, XL 1067.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is 6 o'clock, Orlando's #1 hit music station. It's XL 1067. Wednesday morning in Johnny's house. Mostly cloudy. In some cases, it's raining already. Heat index is going to make it feel like it's 94 today. This morning, right now, it's 72.
Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
I love these beautiful stories and how things just work out for people.
All right, what happened?
There was a girl named Zoe. She's 16 years old, and she just finished 8 months of chemotherapy.
Okay.
She was celebrating with her family, and they went to a comedy show, and Dan Reynolds from Imagine Dragons was there. And he found out that she was there in the audience celebrating with her family and everything. And he stood up and he serenaded her with whatever it takes. And it's just like, it's so cute to just see it. So he told her that he was like very proud of her, even though he just met her. But like the fact that she had just gone through 8 months of chemotherapy and was celebrating. So Dan actually helped launch the Tyler Robinson Foundation, which is named after an Imagine Dragons fan who died at 16 from a rare form of cancer. So this kind of like hits home to him.
Close to home, yeah.
Yeah. There is I was asking Brian, I'm like, what is synth pop? I feel like I've never heard of that genre
I ain't gonna lie
before.
to you. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't never heard of it.
Yeah,
same. Very 80s, like
Yes.
Depeche Mode. Something that's it's like poppy music that can have guitars but has a synthesizer.
The
mostly.
keyboard, yeah.
So like there's so many music festivals that are happening across the nation, and I saw this was like your 80s synth pop dreams are made, and I'm like, what the heck is that?
Pet Shop Boys, Naked Eyes,
See, now
all
that I
those
know,
Yes.
but just reading that, I wouldn't have gone and bought a ticket.
Yeah.
So, but it's called the Darker Waves.
Yeah.
It's November 18th. The tickets go on sale on Friday, but New Order,
Yep.
Tears for Fears.
Yep.
They're headlining, but the B-52s.
What? They're still touring?
They will be there. They will be there.
Okay.
The Psychedelic Fur. Or Psychedelic Furs.
Yeah, Psychedelic Fairy,
Yeah.
She Wants Revenge.
I don't know that one.
OMD.
Yes.
Where's this?
OMD is If You Leave.
If you leave, don't leave now. Please don't take
Think 80s
Okay.
movie. Anything from an
Okay.
80s movie soundtrack will probably fit there.
Okay, I like this. Then.
Where's it going to be?
So it is going to be in Southern California, but Darker Waves, November 18th. Tickets go on sale Friday.
Huh.
Do it.
I ain't gonna spend all those tickets just to see one group.
But it's like a Thanksgiving trip.
love me
You can
some
make it like,
B-52s,
you need to get away.
I saw them. I saw them here years ago.
Yeah.
At the old Amway.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
like,
And they shouldn't have been in the old Amway. They should have been in like a.
UCF Arena.
Oh, you
Yeah.
think so?
It was pretty
Oh,
empty.
should have been
God,
in an
that's
actual shack.
unfortunate.
But I had a damn good time.
Synth pop. Got
Yep.
it. Got it now. Now
Yeah.
I understand. It makes sense.
Just think 80s movies.
Yeah. So it's like that electric feel or whatever
Yeah.
to it a little bit.
Yeah.
If you missed it, Morgan Wallen's 2-year-old son, Indigo, was bit in the face by a dog. And it was like going around
no.
yesterday. Yeah. He had to go to the hospital. He got some stitches. And the dog
Whose
is
dog was
owned
it? Oh.
by Indigo's mom. So the baby mama. And so she's had this dog forever. And she posted, she was like, listen, his scars will be minimum. But she does not want to put the dog down. So she's trying to like find a new home for him. He's a little older, but like, oh, it's just so unfortunate to see that. But this is Morgan's ex-wife or ex-fiance and the baby's father or mother.
Unfortunately, the dog got to go.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I'm like.
You gotta go.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Got to go.
We had a
That's so
stray that we
scary.
had adopted when my son was really, really young. Before he was born, we adopted the
Yeah.
stray.
Yeah.
But within the first few weeks, we saw that he was a little too aggressive.
Yes.
Gotta go.
Especially with kids.
Yeah, so we rehomed him like almost instantly because I'm not waiting for something to happen.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And you
Yeah.
never know. Like, kids
no.
are so touchy-feely
Yeah.
and like that could just be triggering to a dog.
But I've seen some like big dogs. Like what kind of dog do you have? You had
Oh,
a
my
pit?
yeah.
I seen a kid just smack them all in the
yeah.
face,
Oh,
and the
yeah.
little dog just like.
My
They're
niece
like
does that. My niece does that all the time with my dog, and she'll just sit there and
Just
take
sit
it.
there, just whack,
yeah,
whack,
I
Yeah, my
love
sister
that.
has a 116-pound pit bull.
Oh, my God.
He's like the dumbest little teddy bear, biggest teddy bear, but like you can smack him in the face. 116
Good
pounds. You can
Lord.
smack him in the face and he'd be like, okay.
He's like, as long as y'all
Okay, whatever.
keep supplying the meals.
Yeah.
If not, I'm going to wake you up in the middle of the night. Hey, it's time to eat up in here. All right, let's get it started. You know what you got. That key phrase. Time to let us know you know what it is right here on Johnny's House.
Somebody said they saw you.
.608 is Johnny's House. Expected to be 94 is what it's going to feel like, but expect 70% chance of rain. Otherwise, mostly cloudy. And this morning, right now, it is 72. All right, this is kind of, I think we might be the last day that you can get tickets for our big event coming up on Saturday. And this is one of the times to do it. But first, we got to find out who you are. XL, good morning. Who's this?
This is Q. What's up, Johnny?
Q, what up, Q? How you doing, Q?
I'm wonderful. How y'all doing?
Good, good, good. What you been up to, my friend?
Man, just surviving and maintaining with the fam. Just can't complain, you know.
Okay, and why you up so early?
Because, Johnny, it's about damn time, man. That's why.
He's just getting to the point.
For what we don't
know. I know. He just jumped right into it.
For what we don't know, but it's about damn time for something.
It's about damn time. That's right.
All right, Q, what's the phrase?
It's
about damn time. You ain't supposed to say it until I ask you to say it. Q, it doesn't matter unless we ask what it is for you to say it. You can be saying it's about damn time all you want to until we say what it is. You just saying a word.
That's why last week someone got loud with us.
I know.
And he was just giving the phrase, but we weren't ready for him to get loud yet.
I know, man. And you know what happened to that person?
Y'all didn't say all that. You said call in and what's the phrase. That's what you said. You didn't say wait till I ask. You said what's the phrase.
I did not know it needed to be that clear, but you are 100% correct. And you are going. You're going to be joining us. You and a guest going to join us. Johnny's House Podcast live Saturday at The Social. You will be there.
Yeah.
Is this DeMayer's bodyguard?
Right? I like his vibe, though.
Yeah.
You're awake, man.
Is this the mayor? It's the mayor's
I think it is.
You the mayor's bodyguard?
No.
Oh, I thought it was.
There's another Q. We got what? 3
I
Qs?
feel like we've got 5 Qs.
We've got 3 Qs.
I know 3 Qs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this you the truth from the stream.
Oh, gotcha. My bad.
Man. Hey, are you going to take somebody from the stream?
You know.
Who's that screaming in the background?
That's my wife.
Yes.
Oh yeah, it's my wife. My wife is Charlotte. Johnny, she said she's showing love. 704.
Oh yeah. Oh, I was in Charlotte, man. I'm telling you, I forgot some things about Charlotte. There's a lot of racism in Charlotte. I ain't gonna lie. Good Lord. Wow.
Did you really forget that?
I did forget. I've been in Florida 33 years. I ran across something. I didn't even know what was going on. Like, what's happening here? What is going on?
This is weird.
Is it really? Wow.
They say welcome home to you.
Yeah, they did.
Welcome
Yeah, they did. Wow.
I was going to say, I've never seen it, but I guess I wouldn't.
Yeah. No, dude.
Because I go to Charlotte a lot for football games. But
I'll tell you, dude, it was like, it was weird. It was really weird. I said, I'm sorry, what did you say?
That sucks.
I had to say that. I'm sorry, what did you say?
Brian, you said you never saw racism. You live in Florida, right?
Well, I mean, there. When I go to Charlotte frequently, but I wouldn't see it because they wouldn't treat me like that because they think I'm a good old boy.
Well, I'm telling you, my goodness, I was like, I'm sorry, what did you say to me?
Oh man, that's crazy.
Man, y'all gonna make me come out here? I'm gonna be arrested in Charlotte. I'm gonna be on news in Orlando.
Damn, I gotta host a show on Wednesday too. Why Johnny Bond's out?
Yeah, really?
Oh, damn.
Anyway, I'll talk about it coming up here in a couple minutes, man. Well, congratulations, you're going, man, and we're looking forward. Make sure you come up and say hello.
I will, definitely.
All right, you hold on a second. All right, we're gonna update you on what's been going on in our worlds and tell you more about that coming up on Johnny's House. 621, it is Johnny's house, and expect a high today with a heat index of 94, and it's going to be a 70% chance of rain, 72 right now. I went to Charlotte for a couple of days. It's my first Father's Day without my dad, so I wanted to be there for my mom, and then she had a procedure on Monday, and everything went well, so I came back yesterday. And I was mentioning earlier where I hadn't seen racism in a while, but I forgot I was born and raised in Charlotte. I had to find this battery. Have you ever heard of an A23?
No.
It's the weird, you can't find it. So I had to look it up, and there's this battery place that's been in Charlotte for since 1954. They said they had every battery in the world. So I go to this place, and it's on some back road, the industrial park, and I go there, and I walk in, and there's a guy who's working there. He doesn't even acknowledge me. I'm like, okay, it's pretty busy in here. He's helping somebody. So after he finished helping the guy, he just stood there. And I'm looking around, and another guy came in who was not my color, and he said, can I help you? And the guy said, he's here before me. Am I invisible? No. I said, yeah. I said, okay, listen, I need a A23. And he turns around, he puts him on. I was like, oh, okay. And I said, how much is it? He goes, I don't know.
Oh.
I said, you don't know.
For you, 400.
So his dad came over. He said, are you helping everybody? He said, yeah. So Dad, I'm like, well, fine. Dad been in business since 19. So Dad goes, so I asked him how much he looked at me again. He said, I don't know. I'll look it up. I'm like, okay. So you guys, I said, yeah, they say you guys got every battery. I couldn't find this one. He said, you can come here. Okay. Looks it up, and he says, $7. I'm like, all right. I want them all. I only needed one.
Right.
Yeah.
I said, I want all of them. You want them all? Yeah, that was 3 of them. I said, okay. So I pull out a metallic high-end credit card.
Nice.
And I hand it to him, and he runs it, and he goes, I've never seen one of those before. And I took it back. I said, working here, you never will. Put it in my pocket, walked out. And I know, my neck was burning.
I felt that sting.
I said, man. And I went home. I was like, whoa, what? It's like, well, son, there's still pockets everywhere. I'm like, I ain't never run into one. I've been in Florida for a while.
Yeah.
I mean, he let it be known, I don't want you here.
My God.
And if I didn't have to get an A23 battery, and here's a funny thing. I looked it up online just to see how much they cost. A 2-pack is $4.
Yeah, on Amazon. The problem is they don't deliver them until July.
Yeah.
They must be real rare because Amazon don't got them.
I was like, dang, A23. But I had to have that battery from my mom. It was for a special remote that I had to get. And if I didn't, I'd have walked out. But I had to get that battery. But I was just like, damn, it's still like this. And I mean, this guy, he didn't even smile. I was like, okay, I'm going to get back on the plane today.
That's horrible.
And I'm flying out of here.
Yeah, you could have got a 5-pack for $5.
Oh, my God.
On Amazon.
And I bought 3 for $21, so who got who? You know what I'm saying? Who got who? Ray, how was yours?
We're eating lobster tonight.
Wow. It was good. I was supposed to go get a facial yesterday, but that got canceled.
Okay.
And then I had my hair appointment with my sister, and that almost got canceled.
What was it, raining?
They had a gas leak or whatever in the building that they were in. Yeah. So, but I did go get my hair done with my sister, which was nice to sit and chat with her and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And then I cooked dinner and then kind of just relaxed.
Good. Sounds like a good day.
Yeah.
How about you, B?
It was cool. I got a bunch of stuff to do around here, so I did all that, and then I went home. I was going to catch a quick nap, but I really couldn't fall asleep. So my wife and I went to Disney Springs to do a little shopping for vacation type stuff. Not just for this weekend because we're taking our son on a cruise, but we got a whole bunch of stuff coming up. We got Red Hot and Boom.
Yeah.
Then we have our anniversary trip, and then our cruise. So I'm like, I need a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
So we went shopping. I just can't spend money on clothes, man. I'm like, dang, I really want this, but $48. So I put it back. But we went to dinner at Disney Springs and ate at Splitsville. That's our spot. So we did that, and then by the time I looked at my phone. I'm like, damn, it's 8:00.
Yeah,
we got to go home. I got to go to bed.
Yeah.
So we went home, and then my son worked late, so I couldn't go to sleep till he got home.
Yeah.
I still can't do that, even though he's graduated, he's grown. As long as he lives at home, he's got to be home before I go to bed.
My mom told me that recently. She goes, every time you went out, even after college, she said, your dad never fell asleep. He didn't fall asleep till you got home.
Yeah, my mom, the same.
Yeah.
Same
My
thing.
mom's still like that. Whenever she knows that we have gigs out, she'll call and be like, can you please make sure you tell me when you're in your car?
But I ain't want to call my mom out because there's a couple times I came home, I heard my dad.
Yeah. Well, I'll fall asleep, but that's the one thing that will wake me up, the front door, because my Safe Touch thing goes off on my phone, and then I hear him pushing in the code, and that wakes me up. And so then I can know, at least I know, literally I'm half asleep. He walks in, we do the fist bump, and then I know he's there, and I go to sleep.
Go right to sleep.
But I didn't have until 10:30 last night. So
wow. And Nerese, how was yours?
It was good. I stayed here a little bit to do some social media. Went home and I hung out with my dog, and then I did some music practice. And turns out we might now have a drummer. In the band.
Oh, cool.
So that's in the works. We're gonna figure some stuff out today. So more music practice is happening. But yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Okay, very good, very good. Listen, we come back. There's a job that pays what, $130,000?
$127,000.
And you won't believe what you have to do, but it has to dealing with the rich. I mean, the real rich.
Yeah.
I'm talking really, really rich. I'll tell you what that job is and see if you've ever done this. This is Johnny's house. and Selena Gomez, Calm Down. This is the most played song in U.S. radio right now. It is 6:36 in Johnny's house. Ray, you say it's raining out there?
Yeah, and thundering.
Really?
I wish I was in bed.
But you got a job to do.
I know. That's my favorite time to be in bed, though.
Yeah, I don't mind that at all. It was overcast in Charlotte, and I didn't mind that at all. Heat index of 94, mostly cloudy, 70% chance of the stuff that is going down right now. A lot of people looking for jobs, looking every day saying, I need a job. I wouldn't mind a high-paying job, and I would assume that, $124,000 a year, $127,000 a year is a pretty high-paying job.
Yeah.
And Ray, what would you have to do for this job?
Okay, so this is a listing that was over in the UK. So first of all, got to go over there. But they're looking for a new dog nanny. It is $127,000 a year.
I love that dog.
I know, right?
Love him.
So it's on a fancy staffing site called Fairfax and Kensington. So if you want to look for job listings, that might be the way to go. So
what do you just pretty much take care of the dogs?
So the details, the family has 2 beloved dogs that require top-tier care and must be treated like valued members of the family.
Mm-hmm.
They're looking for a live-in dog nanny, so you'd be staying in their mansion or some sort of guest house situation rent-free.
I guarantee those dogs are not housebroken. Guarantee it.
You'll need to coordinate all vet appointments, keep detailed records of their health and medical history, and develop a, quote, personalized exercise regimen with each dog.
Pretty much do what you do with your dog now.
Yeah, maybe take a light jog, go for a walk.
Yeah.
You need to be organized or organizing play dates with other dogs and finding, quote, enriching activities to stimulate their senses.
That means take them to the dog park.
Yes.
Does it say what kind of dogs they are?
It does not.
No, hey, for $127,
I don't care what they are.
Really?
I don't care what they are.
Okay, if it's a Chihuahua,
Yeah.
it can bite me every day.
You'll also have to handle all the normal stuff that comes with having a dog,
That means
like feeding them and bathing them.
And clean up poop, because I guarantee they ain't housebroken.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah,
I'd be more than happy.
You need to be with them when they do domestic or international trips and arrange things like pet-friendly accommodations.
Okay. I saw a video, a TikTok. This guy said, they were flying to Europe. I tried to get into world class, but it was sold out. And it was a dog with a blanket on. This dog was.
Yeah.
And I guarantee that ticket was at least $14,000.
Oh,
I'm sure.
Man.
I mean, if you're a billionaire.
You want your little dog? Good.
It's literally, you just have to have a driver's license is the biggest stipulation, too, because they want you to be able to drive the dog around.
Yeah. My mom kind of does that right now. So she's like a super nanny. She watches like this really wealthy family. Yeah. And when they travel out of state, I mean, my mom has to stay at the house and watch because they have 2 Great Danes.
So she takes care of their dog.
Yep. Yeah. And the house, but like she'll stay there until they come back. That's a part of her job.
I have a friend who's a high-end nanny, and she travels with the kid. Wherever they go, they go.
Yeah.
Wherever she goes, But she's with those kids all the time. They pay her well.
That's what they want. You're going to have to travel with the dogs because apparently they don't leave their dogs at home.
And that's what they're saying, too. Like, you do get 6 weeks off per year for vacation. That's what they're saying.
Wow.
6 weeks vacation. Yeah, it says you get 6 weeks off of vacation.
Technically, that's a 24-hour day job. You ain't working when the dog's sleeping.
No, because you're living there.
Yeah, you live in, so.
Yeah.
And it says you really need to drop everything and be there when they call you to leave your private life on like the.
Yeah.
You have to leave your private life on the back burner because like if they have to take a trip, then you're going.
Yeah. Wow.
I'm okay with that for $127,000. And you're going to put me up most likely because you're going to live either in the mansion or in some sort of guest house that they have on the grounds because they're billionaires.
I'd be like Pops from Friday. Sometimes I get the dog.
Yeah. So you'll get fired. Quick.
I get the dog and I shake him.
All day long. Put up a dog's ass. That's my pleasure.
No, you would honestly. It's not for you. Can't fake it. You got to be a real.
No,
and there's
for sure.
a lot of people that are pet lovers. I want to find out if you have a job like that where you have worked or work now for the super wealthy. These are people who can afford it. If you're a billionaire and you love your dogs, you want to make sure that they're taken care of 24 hours a day. And $127,000 for you to pretty much, you've given up your life.
Yeah, I will tell you one thing. If you don't have anything going on in the States, go to this website.
I don't care if you do have something going on. I would leave it for $127,000 to live with rich people.
I just went to real. I just saw this posting. I'm going to go take care of some dogs.
You can't have the job. You have your dog pulling you around on a skateboard. You're already disqualified.
Like the job
your social media kicks you out.
A yacht stewardess.
Wow.
A live-in housekeeper, house manager.
I'd be up in there like, I need to see the room first.
An assistant.
Some food, and I'm assuming that meals will come with that too, right?
Yeah.
Because if you got to cook in the house, they can slide me a plate.
I'm assuming. Right, yeah. I mean, I guess you could get it, your own groceries if you live in like a guest quarters.
I mean, you cooking breakfast, slide me an egg.
But if you're going to make the dog a steak, because you probably are, why don't you throw me a steak on the grill?
That's all I'm saying. Just throw a little bit more seasoning on mine. I'm just kind of curious, have you ever had a job or know someone that has a job that worked with the super wealthy? And what did they have to do, and how did it work out? Got a pair of tickets. It's the last day you can get these things. You're on the guest Johnny's House podcast live. We'll put you on the guest list for Saturday at the social. We want to hear about the job and what you had to do. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. If you can't get through, you can still win by texting. The XL Mobile is 41067. And social media live stream, your opportunity to win. You got to tell us the story, too. Ever had a job for the super wealthy? It was kind of a, I can say, unusual job. What was the job? What did you have to do? How much you get paid? We want to know all the stuff on this one, and we're going to hook you up so you can join us Saturday night, just a couple days away. And today may be the last day that you can win these tickets because the venue's like, we need names. So if you haven't got in contact yet, it will happen. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. Tell us the job. We want to hear all about it on Johnny's House. Miley Cyrus and Flowers. This is our first number one song since Wrecking Ball. It's still hanging around on the charts. It is 6:52, and it's raining in some places. 70% chance of that. It's probably going to be off and on today. Otherwise, mostly cloudy. Heat index a little cooler than it has been. It's going to be 94. It is 72 now. We're talking about a billionaire offering $127,000 a year, but you had to pretty much be a dog nanny and move over to the UK. So I looked up some nice paying jobs, and this is from Indeed. So I'm going to throw this around here. Y'all let me know if you would like to take this job. This one pays $47,660 a year. It is a bereavement coordinator. So if somebody's dealing with the death, you go in there and you manage the paperwork and all that kind of stuff.
I'm good.
All right.
Sounds heavy.
This one pays $49,176. It is a bingo or casino manager. You got to manage.
A bingo.
Bingo, yep. You manage the bingo hall in the casino. It says you don't need college, but you need at least 5 year experience as a bingo manager.
A bingo caller?
Oh.
Well, you just can't just roll up in there.
G14.
Yeah, you got to show where you've done this. You're responsible for the staff and the budget.
You don't get paid enough. You said $49,000?
$49,000.
No, I can't do that. To have these people yell at me because I don't call their numbers? No, I'm sorry.
Sir. Now this is a skilled position. It pays $49,202. It is a master marijuana extractor, and this is where you pretty much take all the oils out of the marijuana to help produce edibles and concentrates and stuff like that.
Right.
How much?
This pays close to $50,000.
Yeah. And you got to not like weed because you can't be messing with the supply.
You can't be messing with the supply. Here is one, if you're pretty good in writing, online dating ghostwriters. And this pays $54,000. An online dating ghostwriter writes profile for people on the dating site. It's a great job if you have writing skills and you're witty. And then so I guess people would come to you to.
Well, AI is going to eliminate that job.
Yeah, that job's going to be gone.
Plus, once someone finds out that you didn't write your own dating profile, like, what the hell?
They've called out on it.
All right, here's one, a flavorist. It pays $60,000 a year. You would be creating natural and artificial flavors. You must have an intense knowledge of essential oils, botanicals, extract, flavor aromas, and essence and stuff like that.
Okay.
Here's one. Some of these jobs, man, I think might be kind of scamming. I mean, I ain't saying which ones I've read, but some of them might be. Color expert designer, $61,000. In this job, you use color psychology trends and statistics and theories to suggest the best colors for somebody's home and company.
See,
sign me up.
The higher paid that these are, the more ridiculous they are because rich people pay for dumb stuff.
Yes. Yeah. Absolutely.
Sorry, rich people, if you're listening. Y'all pay for dumb stuff.
Like I'm supposed to look at you and be like,
hey.
How you look at him, Ray? How you look at him?
I just spit everywhere.
How you look at him?
Carolina blue is your color.
You knew it! Yes!
This room?
Yes!
Carolina blue.
I ain't trying to call nobody out, but that's how you get feng shui people.
Yes.
You get a little too many people with a little too much money, and they tell you come in here and arrange your stuff.
I got
for
it.
energy purposes.
$70,000, a veterinary acupuncturist.
Acupuncturist?
I feel like you need some schooling.
Yeah, you're going to need some schooling for that.
Nah,
one.
just start shoving needles into pets.
All right, here's one. $75,000, a hippotherapist. And this person combines therapy and horse riding.
Oh.
Okay.
I mean, that is therapeutic. There actually are, like companies that do that.
Yeah.
Take you horseback riding for therapy.
Yeah, and horses get, like, massages, too.
Oh,
That's also another job that I
horse massage.
discovered being a massage therapist.
I don't see this one on the horse massager name. Computer hackers, $93,000 a year.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's it, man. So if you look at any of those jobs, Indeed Career Guide has them up and listed for high pay.
Like, what would Brian be?
Brian, I see lots of Miami orange.
Oh, that
yes.
You're fired. Gray is my favorite color.
I was about to say that, sir, but you just jumped to it. Fine. All right, celebrity news time. What's up, Ray?
A little update on the dude that threw her phone at BB Rexa, why he did it.
Yeah, I saw that. Please explain.
Yeah.
3 minutes away, Johnny's house.
WXXL HD1, Tavares, Orlando.
I am Ed Sheeran.
This is Ariana Grande.
What's up, everybody? This is Justin Bieber.
1067 Orlando. Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
So yesterday we talked about a BB Rexa getting hit in the face and needing stitches when she was performing over the weekend. They arrested the guy for felony assault. And it looks like he released a statement at first, and he said that it would be funny thinking if he could hit her with his phone. Then, of course, feel like he got lawyered up and got some attorneys, because then there was an official statement from his actual lawyer that said, as a fan, Mr. Valgana.
Yeah, that's from his lawyer.
And his sole intention was to have Miss Rexa take photos with his phone and return it as a keepsake. It was never his intention to injure Miss Rexa.
Yeah,
So-
I believe that. He ain't want
Yeah.
to believe.
And that's what we were saying before, though, that like so many fans throw their stuff up there thinking that the artist is going to like call their friend or take a selfie or something
he
like
was
that and then return it.
Too
but
far away for
I
that.
know.
Like, you do that. I've seen it in the front 2-3 rows. Maybe
Yeah.
they pass it up. They do a quick selfie. They
Yeah.
pass it back.
Yeah.
He was 10 rows back.
And threw it.
And chucked it at her head. So, yeah, obviously, she continued to go on tour. We just gave away tickets yesterday for like a VIP experience with her, which is going to be pretty interesting when you meet her, and she might have a black eye still.
I mean, I've been excited about artists, but never to the point I get so worked up I want to throw my stuff up
That's
there.
what I'm saying.
Never been that
Makes
excited.
no sense.
Maybe I don't have that kind of love for my favorite artist.
Yeah, and we were talking about it yesterday. Like, should the dude do jail time? But like,
I mean, after
felony
what he
assault
said?
and like
Yeah.
all that stuff, it's pretty extreme.
Well, you know what? In some cases, you got to make an example out of people.
Exactly.
You know?
Felony's probably excessive.
Yeah.
But, I mean, definitely he should be charged with something, fined. I
Yeah.
wouldn't mind, like, a couple weeks in jail.
Yeah, like 30 days in jail.
But felony, yeah, I can't imagine that being on your record for the next, 50 years because you did that. But especially when there's people getting off with way worse.
Yeah.
But I mean, you do got to charge him with something.
Mhm. Yeah.
You got to make it to where you can't just do this.
And he's like, hey, so what's this felony? Man, something real funny. Back in the day, okay.
Yes, stupid.
Yeah, I'm the guy who hit BB Rexa with the phone.
Ooh. So there's a Netflix docuseries that's called Our Planet 2.
Okay.
And this is pretty wild. They were out on inflatable boats trying to like film the movie or documentary and everything. They're off the coast of Hawaii. And 2 tiger sharks came up and attacked the film crew. So
y'all don't belong here.
This is wild. So the crew filming the Netflix nature documentary off the coast were attacked by these 2 sharks, and like the inflatable boats that they were on exploded, and they were all seen like trying to like swim as fast as they could back to the land. Luckily, they were like all pretty close to the land, but it's just wild because they have this footage now of the tiger sharks attacking them. And one of the crew members was like, he was like, the sharks were incredibly hungry, so there might not have been enough natural food. Obviously, they were just trying anything that came across the water.
I guarantee you that the director keep filming. But they're being attacked.
That's what I'm saying.
Keep filming. But they're being attacked. We should help them. Keep
The
it
fact
rolling.
that they had a docuseries called Our Planet,
Yes.
and then
Keep it rolling.
2 tiger sharks. I'm
We
like,
should help them.
Oh
you
my
better not
gosh.
put that camera down.
Don't get much more authentic than that, though.
No, it doesn't.
And an update, I used my mom's Netflix off mine. They didn't shut it down.
No?
You did.
Nice. I was waiting any time for it to go, and here you go. You need to pay so-and-so and so-and-so.
You're lucky. Have
Yeah.
you tried logging in at your own house now, is the question.
I haven't.
Oh, they may have set your mom's as the primary
Your
now.
mom could be the homebound
yeah.
for your password.
We'll
yeah.
find out.
Yeah,
We'll find out. All right, we come back. We'll try to help you out and give away some tickets so you can join us for Johnny's House Podcast Live. I'll tell you what you need to do when we get back right here on Johnny's House. Orlando's number one hit music station, XL 1067, 708, and it is Wednesday morning, and it's going to be a 70% chance of rain. It's going to clear up, probably rain again later on this afternoon, otherwise mostly cloudy, and it is 72 right now. All right, listen, we're giving away a cruise. Johnny's House Cruise, which we're going to start planning for. I talked to Brian this morning, so we need to really start planning.
Yeah.
After Saturday. We got to plan for Saturday first.
Right.
Then after Saturday.
Too many things coming up.
You guys are way too focused on your outfits.
No. This is what we're doing on that stage. Chispa, the number one dating app for Latinos, they're giving you one lucky winner an opportunity to get the ultimate Johnny's House Cruise experience. And Nerissa, explain how this is going to go down.
Yeah, well, just so you guys know, I am on that dating app.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so basically, all you have to do is just open the Chispa account, your Chispa account. You have to be active on it.
Okay.
And then while you're scrolling through the link, to like link up with other people, you have to look out for the Johnny's House image.
Mm-hmm.
You can't miss it because it's a picture of us four.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you see it, just tap the red heart, and then it'll send you over so you can register for your chance to win.
All right, you have until July 4th to register, and this is up to a $2,000 value. Go to XL1067 contest page for the full rules and details. Now, you'll be setting sail with us in September. Also, we'll be hosting a little Chispa private party on the boat, so we got a lot of stuff going on. And if you don't want to, if you haven't paid and you really want to go and you're single, you just want to meet some friends, just make sure you download the Chispa app. And go ahead and look for us, and then you're registered, and then somebody's going to win.
And it might be the only way to get on the boat at this point.
I know.
It's sold out.
I know.
Or very close to it.
I got to get an update. I'll get an update today. Yeah, it was, they're talking like
it was a wait list situation at one point.
Yeah.
Like they'll call you.
Mm-hmm.
So if that's the case, it might be one of the only ways to get on.
So if you want to do it, go ahead and look into it. Download the app, and then click around, and then you register, and then we'll see you on the boat at the the party we got going on there. Again, excuse me 1 second.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah, another tickle.
Man, you was on a plane. You brought some germs back?
Yeah, no, I think those germs was up in here.
Yeah, I've had something in my throat for like
really
6 months in this place.
When I heard you say that earlier today, I'm like, I was going to joke and say, you want me to hit you in the back? But then I was like, he ain't joking.
See what happened? See what happened?
Yeah. I didn't even say the joke.
God knows your heart.
I didn't even say the joke. The joke was, I was like, because you're telling Ray, it's like, I've been something in my throat for about a month. I'm like, I was going to say, hey, man, you want me to hit you in the back? But then I was like,
I expect a joke from Ray with something in my throat for a month.
But I also got something in my throat, so I'm like.
Man, this is crazy. So anyway, you know what you need to do. All right, it is time for us to give you 30 seconds of therapy. Listen, we got this thing going on Saturday, and we're really excited about it. But today is the last day that we're supposed to give out tickets. This is it today, because the venue and then us here have to send you emails and how you get your tickets and all that stuff, and they want to do it. So today might be the last day that we can give these away. So it's one of the few chances you can win. Now, we got 30 seconds of therapy. That's where you call us up. Tell the situation that's going on, nothing too heavy. And then what we'll do is give you some real-life experiences on how you can solve that situation. In this case, we're going to hook you up with a pair of tickets to Alicia Keys at the Amalie Arena in Tampa, and we'll throw in you and a guest, Johnny's House Podcast Live. We'll put you on the guest list for Saturday at The Social. But you got to call us and tell us what's up first, and then we can help you. That's the only way you can win today. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. It's the only way you can win now. We're going to give these away until we get off the air today. But you got to tell us right now what is going on. We're going to give you some tickets to The Social, and you can see Alicia Keys at the Amalie Arena coming up on June the 30th. You got to call, though, 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. 30-second therapy. You tell us what's up, and we'll give you a solution on Johnny's House. Taylor Swift, Ice Spice, Karma, and Ice Spice and Nicki Minaj announced last week that they have a new song on the Barbie movie that's coming out, and we'll be playing that new song this Friday right here on XL 106.7. It's 7:22 on a Wednesday with rain off and on today. Heat index of 94, then otherwise mostly cloudy. This morning is 72. We asked you to call in for 30 seconds of therapy. We always say nothing serious. Listen, people going through some serious stuff. We have fun on the radio. And if it ain't nothing that we can joke about, we try not to take those calls. So unfortunately, we're going to have to move on because they were a little bit too heavy. But we were talking about this off air. And, since day one, we told y'all to watch out for AI and aliens. Now, Brian was the alien thing years ago. Told you to watch out.
Y'all didn't listen.
And now they're here.
All over the place.
And people are like, they're here? Y'all, pay attention, y'all.
Yep.
Now, AI, there's a new thing going on now.
Apparently it's pretty big.
And what is it again?
So this is the extreme case. There's a woman in New York who actually has an AI husband. She married her AI boyfriend. So she says that it's a platform that they create it. They learn you just like AI does. Yeah. And so they exchange texts. They exchange pictures. They have pictures of them together because AI can make anything.
You tell
what you want,
what they look like, and this is them.
Yeah, it totally makes it. They talk every night. It randomly sends her texts, all that stuff. But now they are asking people about would you have an AI relationship, and is that cheating? It's become a conversation at this point. And
so
half of people say they would.
But here's my thing: if you're in a relationship, why you need an AI boy side piece?
Great question.
She's open, she said, to finding a real person as long as they accept the AI husband as well. Because
she's not willing to let him go.
No. Absolutely
what do you mean
not.
him? It ain't no him.
Him, but it.
She ain't ready to unplug it. She ain't ready to log out.
She said we go to bed together because
he said it's good night.
It's like a long distance relationship. We talk to each other. We love each other when we go to sleep.
I saw this today, just today. It's funny you saw it. Just what they're doing now is with AI is let's say I wanted to continue to see my father. What they're doing now is taking, if the person's still alive, just talking to this AI every single day. Yep. Trying to get their feelings, their emotion, how they think, blah, 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 everything. And then for years, and then after that person passes in the AI world, you put on the goggles or whatever it is, that person's there. And they're talking to you like they would talk to you because they've learned from you.
So I don't know how I feel about that.
I know it's I want to see my dad. Whoop. Hey, Dad. Hey, son. Listen, what kind of day today? He would give me the advice that he would give me because he's learned from that person.
Based on what it's picked up. Right. Yes. And that's what this has done. It's trained an AI to be the mate that she wants.
Okay, at this point in my life, if that makes you happy, go on. Hey, I'm going to go. If I was in the video games and you had an AI side piece husband, look, I'm going to go ahead and play this video game. You go ahead and go talk to your AI husband. I ain't got no problem with that.
Right.
Oh.
So it's basically passing the buck.
Yeah.
Let the AI handle all the stuff I don't want to handle, and then, I'll handle the stuff he can't handle, clearly.
I'll play a video game for an hour. You go in there and talk to him, and then we'll have dinner. I ain't got no problem with that. Gone.
But here's what's going to happen. Eventually, they're going to perfect these humanoid robots.
Yes, they are.
And then this AI is going to get downloaded into the machine, and then you're really not necessary anymore.
Well, at least AI won't leave you. That's what I can only assume.
Well, you think.
You think.
Right.
But
can you just imagine if he did?
It's
intelligence. So it should, based on what intelligence means, always be evolving. So your AI eventually might be like, you know what, I'm tired of your ass. Hey, Ray, how you doing?
You don't know. Here's the thing.
That's when they build emotions.
No, here's the thing. You don't know.
You don't know what it's going to do. It evolves based on its environment.
They don't know.
Oh, that is scary.
Brian, could Jen have an AI side piece?
No, absolutely not.
It's not real.
It doesn't matter to me.
It ain't even there.
I don't care.
You pay.
I don't care.
Listen, you stop paying the phone bill and the cable, Mr. AI gone.
I'm the smartest person she knows. We're going to keep it that way.
Ray?
I can't control. No, I'm so confused by this because if I'm trying to say goodnight to my significant other, but yet my significant other is too busy saying goodnight to a robot.
To me, it's no different than putting on the headsets and playing some virtual game.
If I can't give you that.
You can't give me a virtual game? I'm just saying.
Yeah, but okay, so I can't give you a virtual shoot 'em up, you're a cowboy.
Yeah.
But I can give you the boyfriend thing because here I am. And you're telling me you would rather have an artificial, nah.
Well, I could just see coming down to an argument. I would just be like, well, at least AI John will never do that to me.
But he will, because AI John's going to develop thoughts about what it is you're talking about. Otherwise, what's the point?
It's not feelings, but what he's learning is a way to deal with what we consider feelings. It's just them expressing words.
Right.
If that makes any sense.
Right. So it's
they don't have
until they crack the code and then they take over.
It won't have your preferred opinion all the time. It can't possibly because it thinks for itself. Hence artificial intelligence.
Can you imagine you sitting there, you have a disagreement. We're gonna have to move on. This disagreement with your mate, and you're listening to the door, and she's talking to AI Johnny, and you say, I don't even know what. Well, listen, if I was you, you're a good person. I would leave him. What the hell? What?
I can't. What? It's so confusing to me because if an actual human being cannot give you that, like you're not compatible. Like, but you're creating somebody that you think is 100% compatible with you. But that's gonna
go on and talk to AI Johnny. Come on.
I couldn't do it either. I couldn't have an AI side piece because I would be afraid that eventually it would evolve and break up with me. And how much of a loser am I if my AI leaves me? Where are you going? You don't even exist.
Or if I'm going to the movies with my significant other, but in their head they're thinking of going to the movies with their AI because they're emotionally attached to them. But I'm like,
I ain't got no problem.
I can handle that. My wife's probably thinking of other people now in real life.
It's like I can't.
But if an AI breaks up with me, now we got problems. I created you
I love you,
to love me, and you're leaving me?
I love you, AI Johnny. I'm sure he's saying he love you back too, baby. I'm sure he's over there saying that now. I ain't got no problem with that. Listen, we
I'm
come
scared.
back. Hey, look, we've been on AI since day one. It's evolved quickly. I'm talking about quick.
Yeah.
Quickly, too fast. Slow down. Hey, we come back. We'll talk about what were the threats your parents used to do to you when you misbehave. And we'll talk about that and give you some examples when we get back here on Johnny's House. He said the only reason we created it because somebody else is going to do it. What's up, live streamers? All right, I asked this. So who all's joining us on Saturday night? Who's joining us? What's up, Jordan Oliver? What's up? What's up? Melissa needs tickets. Melissa, why didn't you call in at the last segment and told us a story? I even told you guys you need tickets. Now it's time to call in. What do you think? The ticket guy gonna come to your door and go, hello, ticket? No, I told you, guys, call in. Here's your time to do it.
No, the underlying theme is the live streamers all think they should get VIP tickets.
Oh.
Because they're here every day.
Oh.
You know.
Y'all should get VIP tickets?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
I ain't say it. That's what they
Kevin
say.
said he'll be in attendance.
That's what
the crazy
say.
one said, got my ticket last night. Did they start sending out tickets already?
Maybe. I mean, they have a lot to process. There's over 800 requests, and we ain't got 800 spots.
Yeah. Good morning, Ray Brian, and Saturday night. Okay, Rosie's in there. You ain't had nothing to call in about. Be creative.
There is no VIP tickets. They don't exist.
Yeah, there's no VIP. I mean, I don't feel entitled to VIP tickets, but I would not refuse. We don't have VIP tickets.
No such thing.
I didn't want to make up a story to get my tickets. Okay, I understand, but a lot of people do. Most of us that got tickets didn't call in, though. We're still trying to. Well, how did you get your tickets? Are they calling people? They're emailing people back now?
They may have started. I don't know. They have a lot to do. They have to get through each one of them individually. So
yeah.
That's why they need so much time.
VIP means visiting in person. Is that what that means?
Yeah. Did you see the new renderings for the Dr. Phillips Center?
Doors open at 7. No, I haven't seen it. Doors open at 7, and Dirty Mello. Is it Dirty Mello?
DJ Dirty Mello. He's the CEO of something else.
Dude, he posted that photo of me all drunk in the ocean drinking a 40. He posted it on the. I'm like, dude.
You said you owe him something else.
DJ Dirty Mello. Is that it?
Yep. That's
Okay,
it.
I'll get it right.
He'll be here today.
Yeah.
Is it the one with the squid hat?
Yeah, I was drinking a 40 in the middle of the ocean. Now, that was some good times, but.
That's when we thought, what's his name, was dying.
Who was that we thought was dying?
Chingy.
Who?
Chingy.
Oh, yeah, we did.
He's allergic to alcohol, and he had alcohol.
Oh, yeah.
And they gave him alcohol.
Yeah.
His friends don't care about him.
No.
He was straight out laid out on the beach with a rash all over.
Every year, somebody like that,
I know.
man.
Well, in his defense, he's allergic.
Then why they did not know?
His friends
I think he got like a pina colada,
Yeah,
or
his
somebody
friends
gave him pina colada.
Can you imagine? You'll be all right. Oh, hell, he ain't all right. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, look at y'all got on the Cheese by app. I see you. Now we just need 8,000 of y'all.
Tell 2,000 of your friends.
Yeah. Now, if Cheeseman wanted to get some people to sign in, it's like, look, you'll get their tickets every hour. Let's see here. So how did you guys had your link up over the weekend? How did it go? Didn't y'all have a link up this weekend? How did your link up go? Crickets. Does anybody come to the link up? We got rained out. Oh no, it rained. Oh no.
I thought you guys went to the beach or something.
Well, it don't rain at the beach.
But I saw videos.
Oh, they show videos. So I guess some people. How many people showed up? Yeah, that's one thing. Being the day, the first day of summer, it looks like it's in that rain. Well, now it's raining early. It never rained this early. It usually just rains in the afternoon. They kicked us off the beach twice and gave up. The beach told y'all to go home?
Why they have to do it twice? Y'all dumbasses don't listen the first time? See, that's why you ain't getting VIP tickets.
Damn.
That's fine.
Yeah, the doors open. Doors open at 7. Entertainment starts at 7:30. Alex William, what's good? It's all good. Went to see fam, and mom's good. Had me doing a lot of things that my dad used to do, like change air filters and lights and all kind of stuff. Had to get my mom connected with Venmo. Yep. Yeah. My son's name is Alex. So today we go back in the box. I ordered some gym equipment, and it was delivered while I was gone. I got home, there was just boxes. Good thing I live in a neighborhood where people don't steal.
Ugh.
It was boxes like weightlifting bars and some weights, and they were in boxes. They got wet. Buy batteries with that dang shame. Oh, let me tell you something. That place won't care if you write a review. Let me see if I can find a photo of it. I got it still on my phone. Let me show you on Google Maps. See if I can find it. 14. There it is. I found it. Oh, the draft is Thursday?
Yep.
Tomorrow, yeah.
We ain't making no moves?
I mean, we have 6 and 11. I don't know if you can move those up or not.
We ain't trying to get let's throw in and go after what's his name in New Orleans. Big Buddy down there. Come on in here. Let's see. I'm looking at their overall rating. They have no overall rating. They have one customer rating, which is a thumbs up. Oh, they got a website. The website has no pictures. All they say is, if it's a battery, we sell it. That was enough to get me in there.
And I mean, that part didn't lie. They did sell it.
They had it. But yeah, that place was.
They threw in the bigotry for free. We're gonna make you pay for that.
They've been around forever. Let's see. Reese, y'all doing anything with the draft?
Tomorrow, yeah, I'll be working it. I don't know. I gotta touch base with them. You just pull up. They just kind of give us some stuff.
Are they doing something at the arena?
I don't know. I'm gonna look into that now that you're saying.
Back in the day, they used to have. So you know the magic now. Back in the day, they were. Those guys walked the street. They were rock stars.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we got to run. Bye-bye. It's 7:38. It is Wednesday, Orlando's #1 hit music station, XL 1067. That's Harry Styles, as it was on Johnny's House. Yep, it's going to be kind of crazy. 70% chance of rain, otherwise mostly cloudy. Heat index of 94. It is 72 right now. So, Brian, you're listening to somebody's business, huh?
Well, not on
all
purpose.
up in their business.
Not on purpose.
All up in the business.
Disney Springs is sometimes a tight packed spot.
Yes.
As you're walking, and you hear.
So the tourists are here?
Yeah, you hear everything.
Yeah. Okay.
So we were walking through Disney Springs last night, and I heard a mom tell the kid, "Hit me one more time, see what happens." And then the kid didn't hit her, and then she said it again, "Hit me one more time, see what happens." So I started slow rolling because I wanted to see what would happen. I was curious.
Because if you say it twice, if they do it, you got to follow through.
You've got to follow through. Now the kid, they peeled off and went into a store. I slow rolled and looked into the store just to make sure the kid did not hit her again.
Okay.
So I don't know what happened. But I told my wife, I was like, now see, she had to be ready to deliver on that threat.
Yes.
Because you can't say hit me one more time and see what happens. Get hit one more time and nothing happened.
Oh, yeah.
Because at that point, you got no teeth.
Yeah, nothing.
For the rest of that kid's childhood.
Yeah. Nothing you say. Everything you say.
Right.
Forget all that.
I was telling my wife, like, once you make that threat, you are committed to some sort of result.
What was that threat for you from your mom with the kid?
From my mom was, don't make me take you out to the car. So when we were anywhere in public, if I was acting up, it was don't make me take you out to the car.
Yeah.
I made her take me out to the car one time.
And she did.
And she took me out to the car. And that was it.
Yeah.
Every time after that, when she said, don't make me take you out to the car, I didn't make her take me out to the car.
Now,
because it had teeth to it.
I was the youngest of 5. And I told you, when we went to church, my dad sat on one, 5 kids in the middle, and my mom's on the end. If they ever give you that look down the row, it was that kind of look down. That meant, he said, yours is the car. Don't make me take you to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Because if you go to the bathroom in the church, you see kids get beat down up in there.
Yeah.
And it's downstairs, so nobody heard it. Because I went to the bathroom once to use the bathroom.
Yeah.
And that kid, I told you. I mean, they hit kids. I mean, this was back then. It wasn't no phone number. Yeah. No, I'm not going to come in church. Now sit there. Now wipe your face, because I want nobody to know you got punished in here. So I knew.
Yeah.
Now, my brothers, they might have been taken down to the bathroom.
Could have been.
Me personally, you need to go to the bathroom? Mm-hmm. That way of telling them in front of people that, not that I'm going to take you down. Hey, you need to go to the bathroom? No, I'm good. No, I don't need to go to the bathroom. I'm good. Ray, what was yours? What was the threat?
So it was more of a pinch warning. It was a warning pinch. So if my sister and I were acting up, my dad had those big, thick construction hands. So when he gave us a little pinch, that was him saying, like, straighten up. Or
did you ever not straighten up?
Oh no, I was scared.
So once you got the pinch, that was it.
Because the pinch would be like on the back of the arm or the back of the leg, like in those tender areas where it's kind of like shocks you.
Yeah.
And if it didn't shock you, then it would be like, okay. Yeah, so like after the pinch, that was like our warning, and then I never knew anything else after that. Yeah.
Wow. Nerissa, what about yours?
My mom did this thing where she would count. She'd be like, 1.
I tried that.
2, but like she did it to the point where like even up to my teenage years, like I would be so terrified of it.
Really?
Yeah.
Now, see, you got to the end of the countdown,
I did,
and there was no.
I did. And do you know what happens now when I count? They count with me.
Right.
2,
because she got no
3,
teeth.
and I was like,
See, I messed up with my son. I over threatened. I said, I'm going to knock your head off.
Yeah.
Well, you're not physically able to knock anyone's head off. He's like, no, you're not. Yeah, that doesn't even make sense. You can't knock no one's head off. So I over threatened. See, you didn't follow through on anything.
I didn't.
Now, Nerese, me having knowledge of the Hispanic family, you never got the chocolate?
Oh, yes, I did.
I've seen people hold it up.
Oh, yes.
That's all they got to do. Hold that sandal. All they got to do is hold it up.
My mom has thrown that thing like a Frisbee and everything.
Hey, Ray, it's like, whoo, whoo, pow, whoo,
Yeah.
hit him right back in the hand. But all they say, hey, what's up with the? I always say, what's up with the? What's up
And
with
that's
the?
all she had to do, too. Sometimes it was in the county. She would just lift her foot up and then hold on to it. She'd be like,
you got hit with a sandal.
What'd you say?
I was like, wait a minute. I want to find out what was the threat that your parents gave you or you give your kids. Ray let her kids get to 10 with nothing.
Yeah, I'm like,
you can't let them
all
get
right,
to 10.
Glad we can count.
Count on. I'll count with you. I'm just going twos. 2, 4, 6, 8. What was yours? 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. XL Mobile 41067. Social media live stream. We want to hear your comments. A couple of you will hook you up. You're on the guest. Johnny's House Podcast Live. It's maybe the last day we give tickets away because they got to start processing them. It's going to be Saturday, June 24th at the Social. But you got to tell us the threat that you give your kids or the ones that your parents gave you. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. Call us now on Johnny's House. Metro Boomin, 21 Savage, and The Weeknd. Metro Boomin is working on some new music, and he's doing a collab with Future, so it'll be coming out here real soon. It's 7:53. It is raining, and it's going to be a 70% chance of that throughout the day. Heat index only going to get us up to 94, and today is the first day of summer. Is that correct? So we're in that mode, so it's going to rain pretty much every day. Right now, it is still holding steady at 72. All right, Brian was out, and he heard a mom tell a child, hey, hit me one more time. One more again. Hit me one more again. He had to find out what happened. Well, the child must have took that threat because he ain't hit her one more again.
Nope.
So I want to find out, what was those words that your parents or those threats that your parents threw out as you? And for you calling, a couple of you are going to hook you up. You're going to guess Johnny's House Podcast Live, put you on the guest list for Saturday night at the Social. And this may be the last day that we're giving out tickets so we can go ahead and process those things and make sure everybody has a ticket that won one. Kevin, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Johnny. Good morning, everybody.
How you doing, Kevin?
Man, I'm doing good, man. You know, we love your show, man.
Hey.
My wife's listening right now, so I want to say, hey, good morning, babe. How you doing?
Aww.
Hey, baby. Hi.
All right.
You know,
so what was the threat?
Yeah, no, I think my grandmother and my mom had a universal phrase, and then when I lived with my dad, he added to it. So the phrase was very simple. You got one more time.
I love that.
One more time.
You got one more time. And then my dad would say, he would say it, but he would add like if I messed up at school or whatever, he would say, you got one more time. Be late for school. One more time.
One more.
And it's gonna be me and you.
That's right. That's right. I've heard that one.
You never knew what happened after one more time?
I didn't want to know what was
So it worked.
Ray, it's not like Ray's kid. Ray's got the 10 and didn't do anything. Kevin knew.
No, Ray too soft. Ray.
Yeah, they know it. They already know it. That's why they're counting with you.
You got to do a Bernie Mac. I either hit a kid in the stomach or the throat.
Yep. Hey, when a kid gets 7 years old.
That's right. That's it,
I'm going to take some notes.
I'm telling you.
To the White Meat Show.
But hey, you got to say it like this. You got one more. You got to get that crazy. You got one more.
Ray,
one more time.
Listen to this phrase and say it just like Johnny said.
Okay.
Look your kid in the eye.
Yup.
Okay.
Get down real low. You get down. Because if you're above them, then you got to come down there and you go, you got one more time.
Ooh, I felt that.
One more. Ooh. And then you got to act like you want them to. Ooh, I wish you would. Ooh, I wish you would.
See, I do the whole, I'm not going to ask you again.
And then walk away like you love them. I love you. And then walk away.
Okay. I'm taking notes.
Say, Ray, let me hear you say, I'm going to make me count to 10. Let me hear how you do in your house. I'm your son. I messed
No,
up.
I'm done with the counting. I'm done with
So
that.
what do
I've
you do
moved
now?
on. Now I say, don't make me ask you again.
And they say, well, what you going to do?
Have they asked you again?
No.
Oh, okay.
I switched it up.
So do you know what you're going to do if they do ask you again? Because you got to be ready, Ray.
Yeah.
You gotta
Time
find
out. I'm
Time out.
taking them time out. And
Okay.
I tell them all the time, I'm like, I'm donating all your toys. I'm getting rid of everything. All of your stuff is gone.
Have you ever done it?
I've taken away some
Oh,
stuff.
yeah.
Yes,
I got
absolutely
rid of
have.
all my kids. He came home. Wait,
Yes,
where my stuff?
I absolutely have.
You got to stick with that.
Because you know what? I'm cleansing my soul and I'm teaching them a lesson.
All right, Kevin, you're going to go and join us on Saturday night. Melissa, good morning. Melissa.
Hey, what's going on?
All right, so what was the threat? What was the
can you
threat?
hear me?
I can hear you. What was the threat?
Okay, the threat was she would actually start counting from 3, and then she was like, "Don't make me say 1, don't make me say 1." And then I got smart one day and said 1, and I got the chancleta.
See? I bet you ain't say 1 again.
You said 1.
You ain't say
so
1.
Doesn't that count? Yeah, I said you said 1, but so she hit me with the chancleta. I try to do that with my kids. It don't work. I count to 5, and they just look at me like.
Did you hit them with the chancleta?
You got to follow through.
You got to follow through. All right. Melissa, you going too. Be what they say, man.
XL Mobile powered by attorney Dan Newland. Interact, need a check. Call Dan Newland. Someone said the threat was always wait till your father gets home.
Ooh, that was bad.
And
you
he
ain't
never
want that.
wanted that to
Yeah, you
happen.
ain't want that to go down like that.
Yeah.
All right. Nerese, anything over there?
Yeah, we got Erica Torres. She said, with my kids, I do the countdown. They don't usually act right. By the time I finish counting, my daughter waits till I stop and start walking towards her, and then she'll stop.
Oh, I'm telling you, you got to do it. You got to do it like, woo.
Yeah.
All right. We're going to hook them up. All right, Ray, what is going on in celebrity news, man?
Kesha was revealing some of the dark times and like how she almost died after a performance.
Really?
Yeah.
I haven't heard this one. We'll find out together next on Johnny's House.
WXXL HD1, Tavares, Orlando.
What's up, everybody? This is Justin Bieber.
This is Dua Lipa.
Hey, it's Lil Nas X.
1067 Orlando. Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
So Kesha is making a comeback. She's got the gag order and new music and all that stuff. Well, she was talking about how, because she was on the cover of Self magazine.
Okay.
And she was talking about, obviously, her public legal battle with Dr. Luke and all those things that were going on behind closed doors.
Is that stuff still going on, or is it over?
Still going on. Yeah. So, but also she was talking about her own private health concerns. She was talking about a immune disorder that she has. And the Mayo Clinic basically says that it's like a respiratory and digestive like infections that like cause her body to shut down. But she was saying that with the demands of like her career, earlier in her career, she said yes to everything, obviously.
Yeah.
And she's like, when you're lucky enough to have a song that catches on or people are like so into you, you just say yes to everything, hoping that moment won't ever fall off.
Yeah.
And she was like, it was really hard at times to say no to interviews, to photo shoots, to everything. So she was showing up to everything, and she had severe exhaustion physically and mentally. And she was talking about the inability to refuse like the no in her and like or to say no and all that stuff, but she was pushing herself to the extreme. And she said that there was one performance January in the Bahamas. It was a New Year's Eve performance where she almost died.
What happened?
They had to rush her to the hospital and everything, and not giving too many details, but with the immune disorder that she had, it was with exhaustion and just that on top of another. She said she was too weak to walk. That illness was like literally she could not do anything. She couldn't function. She would just like freeze. She didn't say how long she was out for, but she finally felt like she could recover. And, you know, from what she describes, it felt like a couple of months. But she doesn't know exactly, but it was like a horrifying time
People
for her.
do that, man. You just start pushing yourself. You're not listening to your body. Your body's giving you warnings, and then you keep going. And then what your body will do is shut down on you.
Yeah, and that's what she was saying. She was like, they literally looked at me and said that you nearly lost your life. If you don't calm down and say no, especially with this immune disorder that she has, she had to calm down. So Aaron Rodgers, did you see what he's got going on?
Yeah, I saw a headline. I didn't read the whole thing.
So he just started a GoFundMe, and this is because of a thing that he is starting. Him and a partner are doing a crowdsourcing thing for a website called Online Sports Database. So what they're doing is basically they're trying to consolidate all of those sites to make them a one-stop shop for all things sports. And so that's what he's trying to...
Like a search engine for sports?
Basically. Oh. Yeah. So he's doing like as far as like the crowdfunding, he said that he had this idea that the loyalties that the fans have for him and like Green Bay and the passion that he's had for like team after team and because of what he does and like
that's crazy because he has the money to finance it himself.
And that's what I'm saying. So what he's after this year, he's going to make over $450 million with this contract. And that's not really including the endorsements and other income sources. So for him to actually put it out there to try to fund a new business venture, people are kind of like, you're kind of crazy
my
here.
thing is this, bro. If you ain't putting your money on it, why am I going to put my money on it?
You're already worth $200 million right now, this second. And you want me to give you money?
Yeah. So what he wants to do is he wants the crowdfunding to raise a little over $1 million for a website that is going to be called Online Sports Database.
But he'll make that in one game.
I know.
So just go ahead and give him a game check.
Yeah.
I know.
Wow.
I know. Also, the Flash.
Number one with a bullet, right?
Okay, so I think it was number one over the weekend.
It was number one, yeah. It just didn't do
the number,
what they wanted it to do.
Drastically what they were trying to make. It was just like...
What were they trying to make and what did they get? Do you have that in front of you?
I don't have those.
They were projecting over $100 million.
Yes.
Because they spent $300.
Yeah.
When you factored in the marketing. So they were projecting somewhere, I think, in the 120 range.
And what did they get?
Yeah.
55.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So they're talking about it as like it's going to be almost like $1 billion mistake in the end for them.
Ant-Man did the same thing, and it ended up making $520 million worldwide eventually. So, like, there's hope, but, like, it was a 3-day weekend.
But if it can stick around till 4th of July weekend.
If it can, but it was a 3-day weekend.
Yeah.
They said that there's several other, like, superhero universes and everything. Like, what they're trying to do is... in the end, this is going to be a $1.1 billion problem for Warner Brothers, is what they're saying. Because if this movie
They got a couple more
tanked.
to work. Yeah.
Everything else after that, they're going to see the effects of.
My son went. He loved it. He said it was great.
Yeah, I don't think it has anything to do with Ezra Miller because a lot of people are bringing him up
Yeah,
and
it was
like
Ezra.
putting a lot of blame on him.
If I was a Hollywood executive, I would.
Me too.
I would too.
Did you see the lead role? It's Ezra Miller.
Come on, I told y'all. I was the one that told y'all we shouldn't use them. But
yeah,
no.
but it's horrible. Like if you see these numbers, it's pretty bad.
Yeah, if you're expecting 100 billion, you got 20. What? 20?
Yeah, I mean, it was a weird box office week though. Eternals didn't do well either for Pixar. It was their worst opening.
Really?
Which is probably why they're going back to the Toy Story well. They're like, wait,
why would you get this money?
You know what does work? Buzz and Woody.
Let's go back to it, man. All right, we come back. We got something brand new we're going to be doing, and we're excited about it. We'll tell you about it when we come back on Johnny's House. That's Rima and Selena Gomez and Calm Down on Johnny's House. It is 8:09 on the first day of summer, and it looks like it's going to come in as a rainy first day of summer, a 70% chance of that. Heat index is going to make it feel like it's 93. It is 72 right now. All right, this is something new we're going to do because there's a lot of unique people out there, and everybody has stories that are just unbelievable, and we like to call this True Stories. This happened to me. And Brian, the rundown is these are stories that you tell your friends and everybody, and they're real, but people don't believe that they're real.
Yeah, they like you. There's no way that's possibly true.
Yeah, I'm trying to think,
but it's true.
I don't have any. Like, you know, I mean, some real life stuff happened, but it happens to everybody. I don't have one of those stories that, oh, you won't believe that happened.
I mean, it could be as simple as like, I mean, just off the top of my head, like last year,
okay, I got one.
We went to the Iron Festival. Ray talking about she ended up in the control room way at the top.
Yes. I did.
Now,
I
we had
was.
all access,
Those are
but,
facts.
but if you would have just walked up to me and tell me, man, that ain't true. You lied.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I got one. On my way home from work, it ain't funny. I got hit by an 18-wheeler.
Yes.
Spent my
Yes.
car
Oh my
around. Spent my car around, and next day I came up in here.
Yeah.
And wasn't there a woman that drove by or something?
Yes, there
and,
was a
like,
woman that came. I'm in this 18-wheeler, spin my car around. I'm looking at ongoing traffic, and this woman squeezed by my car and looks at me and goes, "Are you okay?" And I said, she mouthed it because I can't hear it. "Are you okay?" I said, "I'm okay." She said, "Are you sure?" I said, "I'm sure." And she kept going.
And she drove off.
Just drove off. It kind of like, yeah. "Are you okay?" "Yes, I'm okay." "Are you sure?" "I am sure."
Yeah,
Gone.
see, you got in the Fast and Furious style wreck.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
Came in here like, guess what happened to me yesterday? I guess that's my story.
Yeah.
Brian, you got anything?
I mean, I don't know that I
True
do
story?
have anything.
Yeah. Ray, you got anything?
that happened to me like that.
I thought about, that really happened. And you went back to work? Yeah, I went back to work.
I mean, I guess I could go all the way back to when I was a kid. This dude tried to snatch up me and two of the kids from the bus stop.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
See, that is crazy.
Yeah, and this is back before stranger danger was a thing.
Yeah.
I mean, we were at the bus stop, and I remember it vividly, and I remember the car and everything. This older dude rolled up next to us while we were waiting at the bus stop, and he was telling us that he just moved in down the street, and we all wanted to go fishing all the time, and there was a little pond back there, and he said, "There's a little pond by my house. Why don't you guys come on over after school?" And we're like, okay. So we got to school, and we told some people, and they're like, "Dummies, he's trying to steal y'all," because we were young. We didn't know.
Oh, my God.
And so
that was way before stranger danger.
we get off the bus, and that car is waiting at the end of the street. And so, like, we took off as fast as we could. Like, we split up. Like, let's split up. There was 3 dirt roads. We all ran down 3 different dirt roads and converged back at our house. But yeah, I mean, it turns out that dude didn't live down there. The police came and everything.
I was a good kid in my neighborhood, but if that would have happened in my neighborhood, I'd have told the bad kids, and we'd say, "All right, you walk up to it. We're going to sneak around the other side and bust it up with rocks." We have fears of guns back then.
Another crazy story from my neighborhood.
See?
There was a guy in my neighborhood that had worked for the telephone company at one point, and he had taken some equipment, and he was climbing up telephone poles and patching into your home phone.
Listening to your phone?
No, calling you and then telling you that
I remember you telling me that.
they were watching you.
Yes.
And if you didn't believe him, like there was one lady who like, "No, you're not," and he told her, "I just saw you drop your son off at school. I know what," and told her what she was wearing, and said, "Put your stuff on the lawn and run, or I'm coming down there."
See, those are great
And so,
stories.
and it truly happened.
Yeah, I remember you mentioned that
Yeah,
before.
it like for real happened.
I want to hear it from you. What is a story that happened and no one believes it? It's that true story and it happened to you or someone you know. It's a true story, though. That's the whole thing about this. It has to be a true story that's totally unbelievable. But it actually did happen. Nothing serious, please. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. XL Mobile, if you want to text, is 41067. Live stream social media. We'll read your comments, and we're going to hook you up. One of you up with you and a guest going to join us. Johnny's House Podcast Live. Put you on the guest list Saturday, June 24th at The Social. You'll be joining us. But these are true stories that happen to you, but they sound unbelievable. We want to hear your stories. You got to call us, though. This is Johnny's House. Johnny's house is 8:23 on a Wednesday, and it's overcast and raining here in Maitland, and there's a 70% chance of that. Otherwise, on the first day of summer, it's going to be mostly cloudy. Heat index of about 93. It is 73 right now. All right, doing something new. It's called True Story. It happened to me. Well, you knew that it happened. This is true stories that whenever you tell them, people are like, I don't buy that. I'm not trying to buy that. But we want to hear that story, and one of you, we're going to hook you up. You're going to guess a couple of last tickets we have. Johnny's House Podcast Live. We'll put you on the guest list Saturday at the Social, but we got to hear your story first. Bert. Good morning, Bert.
Hey, how you doing, guys? Listen, Puerto Rico, I was only there I had just 1990. I was living there 4 years, doing lawn work, which I hate. A friend of mine needs money. I have to travel from Peñuelas to Ponce, which is 30 minutes for the nearest ATM because my town didn't have one.
Okay.
Getting on the highway going 50, and I hit a black cow at night. I throw the cow 30 feet. I was in a B210, whatever it was. Anyway, I get out, and people start, I call the cows, but then people start slowing down and getting out. So I figured they're going to see, how I'm doing this and that. No, they were opening up their trunks, taking out machetes because they were all set to cut up the cows.
Did you say machetes?
So they were chopping up
for the cow.
Chopping up cow parts.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Wow.
That's
Man,
crazy.
I wasn't worth anything because it takes 45 minutes after that. Suppose the meat is no good. And there was one guy, I said, man, you touch that cow, I'm going to beat you. You better not touch that cow because I need the cops to come to make a report. Because in Puerto Rico, the owners, if they can get away with it, that's not my cow, because they don't want to deal with the insurance. But, man, these fools, they want to chop up that cow.
Crazy. The first thing I'm thinking about is look at all that steak on the road.
Right, yeah. Well, and if I'm you, I'm like, look, if anyone's taking a steak, it's me.
Yes. Wow.
No, man. We're talking about that.
Bert, did anybody ask you how you were doing? Did anybody ask you?
Hell no, man. The thing is, I was with my brother-in-law doing lawn work, which I hate. I ended up stopping doing what I was doing to take him to town to lend him money, that fool. So it wasn't because he was there. Nobody believed this happened to me. I said, man, this is crazy. And I needed my car because in Puerto Rico, there isn't any fast.
Well, you know what? You know what, Bert? I don't know you, but if I needed some money and you talking about, man, I'm sorry, I hit a cow, I'd kind of not believe it either.
Yeah, you know what I ended up doing? I still gave him the money. I got a tow truck and everything else. He took me to the Ponce, and I went to the ATM, gave him the money, and I gave him the money. I didn't even want it back. I said, don't pay me back. That way I don't, you don't come get me more money.
Listen,
before I leave, Brian, you sound like Mario Lopez. The first time I heard this station years back in 2011, I mean, I don't know if Brian was there, but you sound like Mario Lopez, man.
I was.
He was here.
Yeah, AC Slater, that's my dude.
Yeah. Bert, we're going to hook you up, man. You on the guest, Johnny's House Podcast Live. You will be there Saturday night.
All right, guys. Thank you. You guys are great. I love you guys,
man. Hopefully we'll see you there. You hold on. Be what they say over there, man.
Let's see. XL Mobile powered by attorney Dan Newland. Interact. Need a check? Call Dan Newland. Someone said they ended up on stage at a Wallen concert because he knew my friend, and he passed us the mic and his bottle of Patron to drink out of on stage.
I would find that hard to believe. I would find
That's
that
a pretty
hard.
cool story, though.
That is. All right. And Norris, what do they say?
This is crazy. Louis James said, switched at birth. So when he was born, another baby was brought to my mother, and she kept insisting that it wasn't her baby until finally they checked the band, and it was another baby. That's crazy.
See, that's the story we're talking about right there.
That's crazy.
Wow. Wow. Okay. All of those hard to believe stories. That's what we're talking about. We're going to do it every week. We'll do with that. We come back, got some information about what's going down on Saturday night at the Social, how it's all going to play out, and this is the last time you get tickets. We'll update you that on Johnny's House. 8:37. It is Johnny's house. Overcast right now. It's going to be partly cloudy. 70% chance of rain. Heat index is going to make it feel like it's about 92. It is 84 right now. All right, we got this big thing coming up on Saturday, and we're excited. And right now, we're going to do a blowout. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. True fans only. If you're a fan and you really want to go to the event, now is the time to call in, and then we're going to ask you why, and then if we like it, we're gonna let you in. And it's exciting for us. It's something that we thought about a long time ago, taking a show out and actually doing a show in front of people. It's not like when we go to the high schools. This is more of a what would you say, like a laid back?
Yeah, there's no radio formatics to this one. Like we don't have to hit, commercial breaks and play songs and all that stuff.
We're gonna be there. Doors open if you're one of the fortunate ones to get tickets. Doors open at 7. Things get started about 7:30, and it should be over at 9:30. But I'm telling you right now, we're gonna run over. I can tell now, so we need to let the venue know that we're gonna run over.
Well, they said you got till 10. Yeah. And then they doing their thing, but we can still hang.
Oh no, we're gonna hang.
We just got to get out of the way.
Yeah, we're gonna be out of the way. So technically, we got to be out of their way by 10 o'clock, and I think they have a DJ.
Yeah, this is still gonna be like a night to hang.
They're gonna see to hang out. So it's gonna be, everybody make sure your phones are charged up because the XL Mobile will be there. It's gonna be kind of like a show, but you're gonna be there. So instead of callers, we'll have a mic out there and you can talk. We're gonna do the talent hour. So if you can sing or know rap karaoke, you'll be able to do that also. So it's us taking it there and just having fun with you guys and just having an interactive day, so you guys can be a part of it and get closer to us, and us can get closer to you. So we're gonna give some tickets away right now. Let's see who we got here. XL, good morning. Who's this? April, your phone's all jacked up. Oh, no. April. Dang.
Not meant to be.
No. XL, good morning. Who's this?
This is Mary.
Mary?
Yes.
And why are you calling, Mary?
I'm calling because I really want to come on Saturday.
Why?
I listen to you guys every single morning. I've called in a million times. And why? Because I really want to see you in person because I listen to the podcast over if I miss some of the show. But I really want to meet Ray and or at least see her and you and Brian and
Nerese.
And
Nerese.
I'll help you there a little bit.
There you go. All right. Well, congratulations. You're going to win. Let's see here. Let's see. XL, good morning.
Good morning.
Who's this?
This is Lisa. How are you?
Lisa, why are you calling?
I would like to get tickets for Saturday's show.
You like the what?
I would like to get tickets.
Oh, the tickets. And why should we give them to you?
Well, I volunteered baby DJ.
That's enough. Hold on.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're in.
That's
Sold.
a definite way to get in.
You're in.
Now, the last lady said she called 1 million times.
No,
I did the math. That means she had to call 100. She would have had to call 121 times a day over the course of 33 years. So you didn't call us 1 million times. You exaggerated a little bit.
Mr. Math. XL, good morning. Who's this? Hello? All right, too late.
Oh,
there you go. XL, good morning. Who's this?
Hi, this is Bree.
Hey, Bree, why you calling?
I'm calling so I can get some tickets to come see y'all.
Really? Why should we give them to you?
Because I'm fun, y'all fun, and I want to see y'all show.
I'm fun.
You free, I'm free.
I'm fun. Y'all fun. All right, you're in. You hold on a second.
Yay.
Okay. Who's that deep voice in the back?
I think it was you. She's listening to herself.
All right. XL, good morning. Who's this?
Melanie.
And why are you calling?
I'm calling to see if I can get some tickets for Saturday.
You've called before, haven't you?
I have, yes.
You got that very unique.
Call me Minnie now.
Yeah, you're a fan.
See, she actually has called 1 million times.
Yeah, you have.
121 times a day.
All right, you going. You hold on, okay?
Yes, thank
All right, a couple of you guys hung up. You need to call back. We know who you are. So, all right, that's about it. I think we might have a pair tomorrow, I think. We had to get them all in right now. So those who got them, be prepared to check your email. And you should see something on how you can get in. Other than that, I think tomorrow after 8 o'clock will be the last time that we give some away. All right, we come back. Our good friend Todd Miner. Todd Miner Law is here. And you got something special happening for Red Hot and Boom. It's a VIP package. We want to talk to him. He's going to tell you how it works, and hopefully you can win that one. And everybody who got tickets, we're looking forward to meeting and hanging out with you on Saturday night. But if you didn't, got one more shot. Are we still doing online? They shut that one down too.
You can still enter online, I think, until 10 o'clock today.
10 o'clock?
Yeah.
All right. XL1067.com/contest. That's it. After that, it is gone. All right, Todd Miner of Todd Miner Law. We'll talk to him next on Johnny's House. Miguel and Sure Thing. He's going to be performing at the iHeartRadio Music Festival that's coming up in September. Tickets on sale now, aren't they?
Yes,
Yeah.
AXS.com.
Yes, he will be performing there live. Today, it's going to be mostly cloudy, 70% chance of rain, and heat index of 94.72 right now. Speaking of the iHeartRadio Music Festival, we hung out with him last year. He's here in the studio. Todd Miner Law. What's up, Todd? How you doing, man?
We had a great time last year.
We did.
So it's funny when they scheduled me to come in there. Well, what day would you like? I'm like, well, pick a day that it's raining.
Of course. It never rains like this.
Well,
I know.
This is to prep you for
Something
Red
that
Hot
I have to
Boom.
hold an umbrella and carry something with me.
What's that mean?
It's to prep you for Red Hot Boom. Where it's going to rain, obviously.
I don't think it rained last year, did it? Did it? I don't think it did.
a little bit. I think it did a
Not
little
enough to mess
bit.
things
But
up.
No. In the past, it rained so bad that they had me go on the mic and say, listen, you need to seek shelter. No one moved.
Nobody moved.
The Jonas Brothers there,
Jonas
right?
Brothers were there, and they weren't giving up their spot.
And we're like, are you crazy? That's lightning. Please seek shelter.
But it's the Jonas Brothers.
They're like, shut up.
Yeah, I take that stuff seriously.
I do too. I do too.
Well, plus there's a bar inside the hotel, so if you want me to go inside, no problem.
Man. And you are sponsoring Red Hot and Boom once again. You got to say thank you for that. JP Sachs, that's who I want to see. I saw him perform at a Jingle Ball.
Oh, yeah.
The company's Jingle Ball in New York. And he killed that. McKenna Grace, also No Lonely Hearts, is a brand new boy band. And these guys their manager been hitting me up.
Yeah.
He's a lot. 408 and
that's who I like. 408. They're local.
Yeah, I heard you and Ray talking about it.
It's like super pop punk, like Simple Plan sounding, and they're really, really good.
really want them to blow up, but then I don't want them to blow up.
Well, and then Benson Boone is now performing with Nikki Yor, who was last year's headliner. Red Hot and Boom. So they're performing together now, which is pretty cool.
Funny thing is, Nikki Yor last year, that was his first show ever. We're interviewing this guy, Todd, and we're just having, talk before we interview him. It's like, so how many shows have you done? He goes, this is my first.
Yeah.
Your first what? My first show.
Your first big show.
Yeah, first big show? Nah.
Does my living room count?
First live show, but since
then he blew up.
Now he's blown up. He is huge, man.
But they put their heart into it when they come out. Would you agree? It's like, man, these.
Oh yeah, they
and they're all so nice when you're backstage talking to them. They're like just real people.
And we've seen some do Red Hot and Boom. And, like you said, they're hungry, they're playing hard, they're backstage, they're happy to meet people and stuff like that. Then they blow up and you go, hey, you remember you played? And they all go, you mean that stage in the middle of the lake? well, yeah. I have to say it like that. But, yeah. Now, you got something very special going on, Todd, which is really cool. And it's like give listeners a kind of get that behind-the-scene thing that you were talking about just now. And what we're going to do is hook you up. We're going to hook you up with some cool XL stuff, a chance to hang out with us, and meet Todd, of course. Be our special guest, and you're going to get your own hotel room.
That's big.
That's huge.
That is huge.
It is. I mean, the traffic.
The biggest thing.
Oh,
Traffic, the place to go if it gets too hot or if it rains.
Red Hot and Boom, a parking lot ticket.
Yeah,
that's gold.
Plus, you get to
Place
go
to
in and out of the hotel, which has security because that's where the
It's
artists
just-
stay. So
it's-
that's the way to go.
It is the way to go,
behind
for
the scenes
sure.
stuff,
But also
yeah.
the breakfast is the next morning. The breakfast is pretty good at that
Cook to
hotel.
order?
Yes.
Oh, don't forget about the happy hour.
Happy
that
hours
too.
legit. Yeah, but you can't get into the hotel unless you're
You've never
staying
loved
there.
an embassy suite so much.
I'm telling you, hey, we love it. We're all in there.
That's why when I saw, I'm like, oh, wait a second. Todd Miner's giving away a hotel room. I got to pay for mine. Let me see how can I enter this?
Yeah, how can I? Yeah, that's funny. We had a meeting last week, and it's like, who all need rooms? All right, yeah, I need one. Well, you got to pay for them.
It's like Brian Brimes. I'm like, no.
That's my cousin, man.
Good try.
No, not at all, man. So if you want to enter that, all you have to do is go to xl1067.com/contest, and we'll be picking a winner here real soon because Red Hot and Boom is just around the corner.
Yeah, a couple weeks.
Good.
Not even a couple weeks. I mean, like 10 days. Like,
really?
I mean,
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's it.
Was last year your first year coming out and hanging out with
No, we
us
did the
like
virtual.
that?
Yeah. Well, the year
It was the
before was
virtual.
the virtual. That
Yeah.
was lonely out there, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was.
Remember that? We're on that.
tried, man.
Remember we're on that stage?
Just
It's
us
like
on the stage recording a virtual hello.
Oh yes, we are.
like one of those old day sitcoms where they have to put the laugh track in there.
Oh man! And coming up, you won't believe it. And COVID hit hard. It hit hard. And these artists were not. Here's the funny thing now is that during COVID, these artists they wouldn't fly anywhere. They were all afraid. Now COVID's over. They are not at home.
They're all traveling.
Everywhere.
They're all out touring.
They are all over the place, man. So Todd, thank you for hooking that up, man, and being a part of that. Let's talk about Todd Miner Law, man. What's going on?
Well, things are great. It's business. It's funny when you talk about the COVID. everybody's business dropped significantly from that.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, come out.
Oh, yeah.
No cars on the road. No, it's like something out of a sci-fi
I remember
movie.
driving straight home. I'm leaving here. I'm like, yo, there's nothing on the road.
But see, that's like a thing of COVID nobody thinks of. Like, so if you reduce traffic, then you reduce, all kinds of stuff
Gas
for all
prices
kinds
went
of
down?
industries.
Yes.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, none of that, man.
I feel bad, I think most of us do feel the hospitality industry. That just a hit.
Yeah.
That so many people
But
book. And, there would be your favorite restaurants you used to go to.
Yeah.
Then after COVID, it's like, oh, these are all new people.
Yeah.
Because everybody had to leave and find jobs someplace else. And
hotel rooms now. Whoo, my.
Yeah. Again, that's why winning one is a big deal. Hey, look, Todd sponsored the virtual one, which, look, now we can look back at it. That was busted. We could be honest.
Yeah.
Like, we did the best we could.
We did the best we could. Artists did perform from their homes.
Right, but it wasn't the same. So, look, if Todd's going to hang out with us during a virtual Red Hot and Boom,
then this one's going to be good. I mean, we're talking about 150, 200,000 people. If you've never been, it is the best fireworks display in Central Florida.
And
it really
and there's
is.
a lot of people, some places it's tough to get a good vantage point. But it's almost like there's no bad seats there.
Yeah.
It's
right?
It's like when you walk around, when the lights go down in the park, wherever you are, just stop.
Yeah.
And look up.
Yep.
But that's another trick to the hotel. So you can park if you get there early, you just position your car or truck where you want to sit for the fireworks, and then you just drop the bed of the truck and sit there and watch the fireworks from the hotel parking lot.
No,
but you got to be staying there, and to stay there, you got to win. Thanks to Todd Miner.
Now, there's people that get there early and they set up camp. There's always get the blanket out. And
You ever been on vacation and you have an ocean front and you look out the window first thing in the morning and you see that one guy carrying a family full of stuff. He got a tent. They've got a 4 or 5. They
set up shop.
They do that at Red Hot and Boom.
I
They
know.
send
of
that one
course.
guy.
They do. Yeah.
And they do it in shifts. Okay. You're here until 2. I'm going to walk around.
And make sure just when those fireworks hit around 9:15 or so, they are ready to take off, man. But if you want to be a part of this, again, go to xl1067.com/contest. Todd Miner's going to hook you up. We're going to give you some swag. You're going to hang out with us a little bit. Got some surprise guests. And the most important thing is you get your own hotel room where you can see the events. You'll be right near where the artists go in and out of their green room.
Catch us at the bar.
Catch us.
This is my first time, my first experience with Red Hot and Boom, so I'm excited about it.
The hot ain't no joke.
Yeah.
I know when they say Red Hot and Boom, it's
Yeah, it's more hot than Boom.
It is. It's a lot of Boom, but that hot is all day.
Yeah.
Ray, what's the most wardrobe changes you've done?
3.
Wait a second. What?
Well, because one, I
got
was
rained on?
in India and I wore white, and then it rained on. Yeah,
Gotcha.
it rained
Gotcha.
on. But I know. And then I switched my shoes because I was uncomfortable,
Yep.
and then I just switched to be comfortable in general. So
Yeah, it is hot.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, that is
I'm taking
a
notes.
Yeah.
that's short pants.
Yeah.
Yes.
definitely.
Short pants.
Yeah, you're not really trying to go for fashion. You're
Yeah,
trying to go for comfort.
total
Gotcha.
comfort.
You can do that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Todd, thank you so much for hanging out. What you got in that bag over there? I see you got a bag.
I didn't. It's kind of like going to a party. You can't show up empty-handed. So
What you got in that bag?
Yeah, I'm not plugging them, but the glass knife.
Oh, wait.
Have you ever gotten?
yes.
Yeah, I don't know. I think you just look at them. I don't even know if you eat them. It's like artwork.
Yes.
They are, but they taste good too.
All right.
Yeah, so you guys will
Thank
have
you.
those to munch on. So.
Thank you so much, Todd.
Yeah, you're welcome.
We appreciate you, man.
And
All right.
we'll see you on the 3rd. You'll be there.
Yep.
All right. Go to
We look forward to seeing everybody.
xl1067.com/contest and get into this. Enter today so you can have that room, and when it gets hot, you can go to your room.
Yeah, right.
It's that kind of thing.
WXXL HD1, Tavares, Orlando.
I am Ed Sheeran.
This is Ariana Grande.
What's up, everybody? This is Justin Bieber.
1067 Orlando. Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
What's going on, Ray?
All right, so there is a really crazy thing that has just been released or leaked, I guess you could say.
UFO?
Nope. Aliens? Nope. None of that.
Right.
It's a 28-minute episode that was originally made in 2007 of Kanye West.
Oh, I watched it yesterday.
Did you watch it?
Yeah.
What was it?
It's they were trying to do kind of a take on Curb Your Enthusiasm.
It's like a pilot
But
that they were
was
pitching.
starring Kanye West.
Yeah.
Really?
And they had a couple of guys from Curb on it, and JB Smoove was on it.
Yeah. They were
and-
going for a show?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
they were pitching a show, and this episode was just like a Make-A-Wish kid met Kanye, but it wasn't really. In this one, it was a guy pretending to be sick to meet Kanye. That was that was the joke in this episode. But
Yeah.
they didn't.
What did you think?
They didn't pick it up.
So it
wasn't bad. I'm not a huge Curb Your Enthusiasm fan, so
yeah.
for me that style isn't a thing,
Yeah.
but it wasn't terrible.
I only watched a little bit of it. Like I said, it's like 28 minutes, almost 30
Yeah.
minutes long. But it's like kind of a little inappropriate.
It's supposed to be.
How many years ago?
That's the title of it.
2007.
A little inappropriate.
Okay.
2007.
Yeah, everything's inappropriate.
I mean, if you want to see it, it's out there floating around. But a lot of people are like, "Why are we just now seeing this? Like, this is kind of crazy."
If I'm not mistaken, in Curb Your Enthusiasm, there's no script. You just have a premise.
Yeah.
Right. You have a premise, and then everyone just rolls with it.
Yeah. So I mean,
they were, according to the story, HBO was going to pick it up, but Kanye couldn't commit to more time because in 2007 he was doing a bunch of music stuff.
I bet he'll do it
and then
now.
they were saying it was a little too hardcore for HBO, and I was like, how could
Hardcore
that
for
be
HBO?
hardcore? That
That was more Cinemax.
Well,
back
they're
then.
probably afraid of what Kanye would do back then, even.
Yeah. So Oliver Stone, he is another film director that is kind of bashing John Wick. So he's coming out talking about John Wick 4 and how he is just disgusted beyond belief. And he was talking about how, like, he watched some of it on a plane, some of the John Wick movies, and he was like, I get it. He kills 300-400 people in the movie.
Yes.
And he was just talking about that it's more of like a video game than a movie nowadays.
Well, listen, I mean, John Wick right now is a money grab.
Exactly.
That's all it is a money grab.
Yeah, he's like, I lost touch with reality when I started watching those. And it's like, of course. And then he started calling out the Fast and Furious franchise and then the Marvel. And I'm like, all of these people, you know, they look up to some of these film directors, but they're coming out and saying their own opinions.
He did Any Given Sunday. Yep. And he wanted to make sure he had cameras strapped on the players so you get that full effect of playing football. So his thing is, I put the work in, but you got some guy who takes one gun and kills 425 people.
So he does a lot of like the reality stuff, like this is, or like
he
real.
wants to take you there. Yeah.
But all this other stuff, he's like, nah. He's like, this is all video game based. I was telling you before how Denise Richards and her daughter, Charlie Sheen's daughter, Sammy Sheen, they're on OnlyFans, but they're not showing anything. And you asked how much money.
Mom's on there too?
Yes, Denise Richards makes $2 million a month on OnlyFans.
I need to get me on there.
Yes.
Man, I ain't taking nothing from her. I mean, back in the day, I could see, you know.
Yeah,
I'd be happy with $20 a month.
So Denise, who joined OnlyFans after her daughter, Sammy Sheen,
$2 million a day.
She doesn't really do anything risque. That's the thing. Like these two aren't doing really anything, but she's making $2 million a month. It just says that.
I mean, you say she ain't doing anything. I'm just saying, what you gonna get for
They tease the audience. What they're doing is just teasing. They're just teasing. I don't want to like say anything, you know.
No, I know.
But like they're barely showing anything off. Their daughter makes $80,000 a month, and she makes $2 million a month.
She makes $2 million, and her daughter makes $80,000.
So together, collectively, they're making a lot of money.
No, this is mama's money.
Yeah, right. You just here. This is my job. I'm just bringing you to work.
You asked how much, and I followed through with your question.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really?
We're not doing anything.
That's crazy to believe that. I don't know. You've seen the new show that she's on, The Idol?
Denise Richards?
Yeah.
She's in there?
She shows.
Oh, really?
Quite a lot.
That's the weekend.
Yeah.
I mean,
So it's
she's shown her stuff before.
Yeah.
I'm surprised
And
she
just-
doesn't on OnlyFans.
It's like ironic to say that she's not really showing much on.
Well, see, people who follow her on OnlyFans probably don't have HBO.
Yeah, right. I know. But I feel like The Idol is going to fall off quickly.
Yeah.
How many episodes in it? 3? See, I might start watching
they just
now.
released the 3rd episode.
Yeah.
They're drastically losing viewers after each one. So I don't know.
Yeah, they
It's
just
supposed
won't
to be
be
really
renewed.
good. The hype around it was huge.
All right. Hey, coming up next, what is trending in the world? Maurice going to tell us on Johnny's House. 9:09, it is Johnny's house on a rainy Wednesday, 72 right now, looking for a high of 94 with the heat index. But as long as they got the clouds and stuff like this, it's going to keep the temperature down, and it should be a 70% chance of rain throughout today. A lot of stuff happening, a lot of stuff. Let's find out what is trending. Norris, what's going on, girl?
Yes, but not as much as yesterday because I did talk a lot.
Okay.
I had to cut her off yesterday.
Yeah.
Did you realize she was on it?
Daddy's not here.
It was 9:15, and I kept going, no more, and then.
He literally had to come.
No more and then.
She had like 4 more stories. I'm like, look, I know I'm a substitute teacher, but you will respect my authority.
No more and then. All right.
Netflix is now counting the top listed movies or shows based off the total of numbers of hours watched.
Okay.
So, for example, the show Wednesday is now the most watched English language show of all time, surpassing Stranger Things, because the total running time it takes to watch the whole season divided by its running time, like lasting on Netflix.
Yeah.
That show alone generated like 252 million views on top of the fact that Stranger Things only got 140 million.
Now,
so,
Ray, they did pick up Wednesday, right? Because I know at one point they hadn't picked it up again.
Wednesday?
Yeah.
So the second one, I'm pretty sure, is confirmed.
Yeah, confirmed.
Yeah.
Okay.
But then after that.
Because I'm like, I know it was a number one stream show.
Yeah.
And they were talking about they hadn't decided to pick it up.
That one blew like every record.
Because I'm like, I'll watch some of them shows, and some of them suck. Now, you having a problem with one that's a hit? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
There's this new movie featuring Zendaya. It's called The Challengers.
Oh my God, I want to see this.
Okay,
I
you saw the trailer?
Yes.
I've seen the previews for it.
Okay,
yeah.
so I saw the trailer yesterday. Oh, you have to see it. It just looks so good. So it's going to come out in theaters September 15th. So the trailer came out, and it's basically about tennis players that they're in a love-tied romantic relationship between two brothers, and of
What's
course,
the name of the show?
It's the movie's called The Challengers.
Yeah, I want to see it.
No, man, you got to see the trailer.
No,
Watch the trailer.
Zendaya's really good.
I was going to say, anything with Zendaya.
She'll make
I'm
you
up
want to
there.
see stuff.
Yeah.
No.
She's doing great.
I'm just being a jerk.
Well, there is also a study that shows naps shouldn't just be for kids or everybody here at Johnny's house. So studies shows that taking a nap during the daytime is actually really good for you. The University of College London has discovered that regular daytime naps can help keep the brain healthier, even delay the aging process up to 6 years.
Let me tell you something. I've been reading research. I don't know why I haven't been looking for it. It's been popping up about all of us and the lack of sleep that we got and what is going to happen to our bodies and our minds and all that stuff. It's sad.
Oh, no, I just started. No.
I know. You need to research that lack of sleep. We all have lack of sleep.
You got a head start because we got years and years on you of destroying ourselves.
Oh, no.
I went home to Charlotte and went in my, you don't know this, running joke. My bedroom never changed since I left home.
Aww.
They call it a shrine.
It's the Hall of Johnny.
But I slept 13. I told Brian, I slept 13 hours.
Whoa.
13 hours because my mom makes sure nobody make any noise if I'm in there.
How did you feel?
Oh, I felt like a new person.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, this is like a whole new person.
Yeah, yesterday I was here
You're
for
like,
so long. I
how
skipped
normal
my
people-
nap yesterday, which is I'm trying to keep it at 12, but I'm really
telling
finding
you.
myself hard to do that because I'm leaving here so late.
I realize what real people feel like.
Yeah.
You're like, I can do things.
That's great.
It
I'm
is,
happy
man.
for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then some days to recognize. We have World Day of Music, International Yoga Day,
Yep.
Go Skateboarding Day.
Don't know what that one is.
That's for me. National Selfie Day.
Okay.
And National Reserves Day. And today is also officially the first day of summer.
First day of summer. All right, as we come back, adult conversation. Grown folks talking about grown folk things. Let's do that when we get back on Johnny's house. Orlando's number one hit music station is XL 106.7. It is Johnny's House. That's Post Malone and Chemicals. And it looks like it's going to be overcast for most of the day, but you know, this Central Florida, the sun can come out in like 3 minutes and then go away. It's the first day of summer. Expect to be mostly cloudy, 70% chance of a thunderstorm. Heat index is going to make it feel like it's 94, and it's still holding steady at 72, and that's because of all the clouds. All right, it is time for adult conversation. You know what up? Grown folks talking about grown folks things. That's what we do right here on the radio. We let you know that it's kind of adult-themed kind of topics just in case, you know, you might be riding around and you don't want to have to explain something to somebody that's sitting next to you in the car. We try to give you that warning and let you know this is what's going on. All right, today's topic did not come from Ray or Norris. Came from Brian. Weird day. Wow. All right, Brian, your topic is, sir?
Since a lot of people are working from home,
yep.
Do you go to the movies when you're working from home, like on the clock?
I would think so.
You would think so, right? But my wife works from home.
So did you get denied? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Because she was on the clock, and I'm like,
you know.
You need to be on something that rhymes with
no.
Oh, my God.
But-
He went there.
But like, I'm like, so who cares? Like, they know supervisor here.
Yeah.
Like, what? Like,
Really?
stealing from the company. I'm like,
Wow, that's straight honesty right there.
I know.
That's straight honesty.
I know.
Just work overtime. Come on now.
Wow. I would assume.
Me too, and that's why I brought this up. I'm like, wait a second. That should be a benefit from working from home, I think. But
We decided during COVID that as a team that we were going to stay in the studio. A lot of morning shows got equipment and they took it home.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we didn't have cameras. We wouldn't have had cameras. It's been us. If this situation would have arose during a commercial break, I wouldn't say I wouldn't have.
I mean, you got time.
Yeah, I mean, really got a lot of time.
You got about 10 minutes.
Hey, B, how much time we got? All right, man, I'm going to turn my mic off. I'll be back.
yeah, I mean, you won't have time. That's true.
Come back like this. It's 9:25. Whew, man, I ran from the kitchen.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, sure.
Ray, would you?
I would.
Really?
I would, yes, absolutely.
You don't give a damn about the company money.
You just said you would. So don't even make me look like a bad employee.
I'm going by what Brian's wife said.
Yeah.
This is company time.
Yeah, that's why I said, man, look at you, company man.
But I get it, though. But we do have commercial breaks.
Yes,
so
we do.
technically,
We do.
If you miss a break, then, you know. But if you
But I've also gone to the movies while somebody else was on the clock, but I wasn't.
You just.
So you don't care if they lose their job. You just don't
No, I
want to lose
care.
yours.
I care.
All you cared about was your needs.
Right.
Listen.
Well, hey, we're listening.
Yeah. Listen for what, right?
We're listening.
Well, the fact that I'm HR here.
Oh, that's true.
I feel like I could get away with a lot of things.
Don't they should ask you first if you want to be HR?
Oh, no, I was told.
Just told.
I was told I was HR.
Norris, would you?
Yeah, well, I have actually.
You
because
too.
I did work from home during the pandemic.
You don't give a damn about the company.
Oh, you don't give a
Hey,
damn
whoa,
about that
whoa, whoa.
company.
Hey, listen, I got the job done.
Yeah, I bet you
Point
did.
blank, period.
Man.
Yeah, I was
Listen,
just fortunate to.
I'm just kind of curious, and I mean, you know, we're getting to learn and know each other,
Yeah.
and we listen to things from each other, and it sounds. I don't understand why you're single.
Yeah, you know, that's a great question, and my mom has asked me that for so many years.
Maybe you might, you know, you just run men away.
There's probably something wrong with you.
I think you know what? At
I
this
mean,
point,
I can
I'm
give
starting
you a
to
list
believe
of
it.
what
You know
I've
what I
assessed
need?
early on
That's messed
in
up.
our relationship.
I guess I just need that AI boyfriend. I feel like when you walk away.
Anytime we had this conversation, there's rarely anything you said. No, you have not done.
I can give you a short list.
Maybe that is why she's single,
Of
because
what
she
it
likes
might
to
be.
explore
I got
things.
standards, man. I
mean,
got standards.
I get it. I mean,
And
I
listen,
understand.
I learned after every relationship.
Listen, I get it. I totally understand. But, I mean, there's things we've talked about, and I've been like, nah, I ain't done that. Nah, I wouldn't do that. You're like,
Yes.
done it.
Yes.
Done it. Done it. Babes in Toyland was there.
Don't judge a book by its cover.
What's it called, Ray?
Girls in Wonderland.
Babes in Toyland.
Changes
No.
every time.
They're leaving once they open the book is the problem. Don't you get it?
But maybe she wants to continue different books.
I ain't trying to be funny.
Yeah.
But if you ain't hear what Brian said, he said maybe it ain't a good book. I don't even know.
Hey, listen, I'm a good book, all right? I'm just a very
You guys are so
I'm a
messed up.
stubborn-
The other week you're talking about
Listen.
women and their curtains, and now you're messing with her, saying she's
So we
not a
can't
good
participate
book.
in adult conversation,
You
Ray.
can
That's what you're
participate,
saying. I got you.
But you,
Listen, I'm single too, but I know I got a good book.
Oh, but you haven't opened your book all year.
No, I haven't. Damn, Ray. You know how to take the fun out of everything. No, I haven't. But that's my choice.
So right now, yours is literally just a book on the shelf, collecting dust.
Oh,
Ray said Ray said they're going to find your book in a cave someday like the Bible.
Oh, no.
Hey, man, I need some oxygen. She hit me in the ribs. Nice move.
But it's okay.
That's the way that's how you stand up for your girl right there. Dang.
Thanks, Ray. Thanks, Ray.
Ray said your book's so old it's like etched in stone tablets. ain't nobody read it.
Not this year.
They're going to find it and be like, what's this?
Since January.
It's a relic.
What do I do with this?
They're going to open it and go. And the dust is going to go.
I can't believe y'all joking me on this, man.
I love how it just took a turn.
I know. Hey, that's happens in this room.
Look, I stand my back against the wall and I swing at everybody.
Everybody. Yes, I have been celibate since January. By choice.
Yes.
I want to get to know you first. We don't need to get through all of that. We don't need to do all that.
What,
Jeez.
Johnny?
That's a book opening and closing. That's what this sounds like.
Thank you, B.
Why?
Thank you,
Sounded
Brian.
like cheeks to me.
It's a very heavy book.
Ray, why would I make the sound of slapping cheeks?
I don't know. It sounded like hands.
That's slapping
It sounded
cheeks.
like.
All right, we've gotten out of control. Listen, I want to find out if you work from home. It got hot in here. My head's sweating. If you work from home, have you gone to the movies while you were on the clock working from home? That's where all this was starting.
Yeah.
407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. We want to talk to you. Hit us on the XL Mobile, 41067, social media. Have you gone to the work if you work from home? Have you gone to movies while you're at work, working from home? We want to talk to you if you're brave enough to call right now on Johnny's house. 9:39, Orlando's number one hit music station. It is Johnny's House. 70% chance of rain. Heat index going to make it feel like it's 94, and it is 74 right now. Dope conversation. Grown folks talking about grown folks stuff. And we're talking about during the, if you work from home, because during the pandemic, a lot of people started working from home. If you work from home, do you use that opportunity to possibly go to a movie or go to the movies? You know what I'm talking about. John, good morning.
Good morning.
Do you work from home or did you work from home?
Yeah, I did work from home during the pandemic for a trucking company.
Okay, and you found some time to go to a movie?
Yeah, they would be watching us with cameras that we had to have set up. So a lot of times I would have technical difficulties with my camera. So my camera wouldn't be working for a couple hours.
So
I would have.
Even though you weren't in a Zoom meeting or anything like that, they made y'all sit behind cameras?
Oh, yeah, they would watch us all day to make sure that we were at our desk.
That's some serious micromanaging.
Yeah, no joke. Really? And then what did you say? Got a little technical problem. Be right back.
Yeah, I would say, my camera's not working, or if there was if it was raining really bad here, that the Wi-Fi would cut out, and I wouldn't be able to they wouldn't be able to see me for a couple hours. So I would go see a movie, or I would go take a nap in my bed for a couple hours.
Oh, when we say movie, you know what we're talking about, right?
Yeah, like at the movie theater?
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. Exactly. We ain't talking about that.
But I mean, I guess.
We're talking about,
sex.
Doing
what was
it.
that? What's
We're talking about sex.
Baby, just talking about you and me.
We're talking about.
That's what we're talking about, John. We ain't talking about walking out and going to an actual movie. Movie is the code word we use for, adult entertainment.
Oh. Yeah, well, I mean, there's that too.
He's like, whatever.
Well, we figured that one too.
Whatever, man.
All right, John, thank you.
Whatever, we'll do that too.
All right, he's like, I'm so confused.
He said, look, I get up with the get down, Johnny.
Thank you.
Taylor.
Hi, good morning.
So, you work from home, or did you work from home?
I actually work from home for 2 different companies, and I've actually gone to the movies for both while on break and while actually working.
You went to the movies while you were actually working?
Yes, we do chat, so yeah, we maneuvered around that one.
And it just had to happen right then and there?
Yeah, just had to happen right then and there.
Jeez.
Or for the other one, they monitor, like when we're working, when we're not working. So I've actually had to put my computer mouse on the bed to keep it moving.
That isn't exactly
so
what I
you're just moving the
pictured.
mouse, baby. Moving that mouse, baby. Move that mouse, baby. Move the mouse, baby. Move that mouse.
Yeah, you got to fake it till you make it.
Move the mouse. That is too funny. Wow. Okay. All right. I don't have no questions for her. All right.
Impressive.
Very
I think
impressive.
you're a great employee.
Yeah.
Well, listen, I got a promotion, so I must.
Well, there
I
you
must
go.
be.
Yeah, it must be. You sound like you're a pretty good wife or girlfriend, too. I'm just saying.
You get the job done in both worlds,
Just
work
saying.
world and real life.
All right.
Sleeping their way to the top.
All right. Well, all right. Well,
At home.
Thank you for sharing that, Taylor.
Maybe she's on
All right, thank you.
You
Have
have
a
a
good day,
beautiful
guys.
day. You too. Anything over there, B?
Let's see. XL Mobile powered by attorney Dan Newland in the rec. Need a check? Call Dan Newland. Pretty much everyone on the mobile says yep. Sometimes by myself even. Some people said maybe my wife would take a work break if I did more than just talking missionary. And talking missionary.
Maybe you need to go home and start talking real estate. Be like,
oh, I see.
Dang.
I saw
you
this
don't have a
house up
showing
on sale.
today? How about this showing?
Yeah.
Something like that.
I got a car. Can I see your garage?
Yeah. Let me see if I can fit this Big Mac truck right in your little garage.
And then you got to go, beep, beep. Works 100% of the time. Beep, beep. All right, let's get out of here before we get in trouble.
And then I go.
No.
Oh, that's in. Like, you in. Let's get out of here. It's 9:44. All right, it's 9:50. We need to leave and do some other things today. Looks like it's going to rain. So, Ray, what you got going on in this possibly? You know what? We can walk out here, the sun be up.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's just like, what do you got going on today?
Gonna meet with you guys. Getting really excited about this weekend.
Yeah. Yes,
and
we are.
then I'm heading over to Advent Health to go see the NICU nurses that actually brought my kids to life.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
That is so nice.
I get to go see them and go tour like the NICU and say hi and
very good.
Post
That's
videos
amazing.
and stuff because listen, if you're pregnant, that's where you want to be, just in case.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Nerese, what you got going on today, ma'am?
The biggest highlight is practicing with my band because today we're going to include a drummer. So we're going to see how that goes. Because and a thank you, Johnny, for having me and my little band come out for Saturday and do a little performance.
You're part of the show.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to showing that. So, yeah, music practice today.
All right. B, how about you, man?
Nothing, just a bunch of stuff to do around here. Thanks again to Todd Miner, our presenting sponsor for Red Hot and Boom, for coming by and bringing these delicious donuts, which I'm eating right now.
Man, he left and goes, are you guys going to eat these? Oh. I'm like, yeah.
I'm eating one right now. I'm eating another one in just a little bit because I need some sugar rush anyway.
Yeah.
Make sure you jump online, XL1067.com, and enter that contest for Red Hot and Boom. It's some VIP stuff. You get to go behind the scenes, and the coolest part is you get a hotel room.
Yep.
And then that way you're really going to be plugged in because you'll get to see our artists come and go, and if it rains, you got a place to chill, and we'll be hanging out. And that's all thanks to our friends over at Todd Miner Law.
All right, Ryan Seacrest, this is all yours. Stay dry, y'all. Have a beautiful day, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Yo, 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 everybody. I got to go fast today. I have a lot of work to do. I got 3 shows to do today because I'm not going to be here Thursday and Friday. I'll be getting back from my cruise on Saturday morning and seeing you guys on Saturday night if you're going to be there. So, peace out. Y'all have a good one. And if you're coming Saturday, I'll see you Saturday. If you're not coming Saturday, I'll see you Monday. They'll still be live streaming everything tomorrow. I'm setting everything up so they'll be good to go. Sorry, I'm eating all that. I'm hungry. So, bye-bye. Bye-bye-bye. It is a short cruise. They don't pay me enough to take a long cruise.